This is a life we chose for money and hoes. For money and hoes.
I don't know why it's doing that, but okay.
Yes, sir, Ski. This is the Hood Analyst Podcast where we talk about that real hood shh. Not today. We got a very special episode. Look, a lot of things been looking a little bit one-sided, so we decided to bring some beautiful women here that's going to teach y'all niggas some game. But first, of course, Justin has to say.
Damn,
Wow.
we
I know. I be forgetting what you don't want me to call you. I be forgetting.
I think you just get so professional.
I know.
That is just.
I know.
He just
go.
He just has Alzheimer's.
Wow.
Everybody, if you haven't subscribed to the motherfucking channel, follow the Twitch because we stream.
We not doing this for nothing.
For nothing.
We giving y'all game.
Straight game.
Beautiful women.
All the time.
Laughs. Entertainment.
Yeah.
And
Just
it's not
slice that
forced.
like button, man.
And y'all love to comment, but don't subscribe. It just doesn't make sense.
Stop pocket watching, you motherfuckers.
And share it. Oh, and also look, we doing reactions and everything now. So all of the videos I know y'all want my opinion and my take on stuff. Send us videos. Send videos to the Hood Analyst DM, and we'll react to your video. We'll put your @ name up there and be like, so and so sent this, and yeah, I feel like this about this video. So send your video, send your questions. Now I'm gonna have my guests introduce themselves. First, we have Kill, because I'm a guest today. Y'all see I'm in the guest seat. I feel.
If you don't fucking say who our guest star,
I know y'all don't give a fuck about me. Of course, but we have
Eva Zara, your spicy queen, spicy like jollof, period.
Oh.
Talk to
Yes, Eva.
It's your girl V. Go by Venus, but y'all can call me V. What's up, everybody?
Hey, Venus.
Hey. Thanks for having me.
Thanks, girl.
No problem.
And you introduce
you gotta
us.
introduce
Introduce
yourself.
yourself, queen. I'm like, look at
I usually
I feel like I'm a watcher now. Like I'm a viewer. I'm like
Right.
Yeah,
All these new guests.
I
new
usually do say your
environment.
name, but you
Alexis Callie. Yeah, you do usually say my name. That's probably why I'm like, okay, who's next? It's me. But yeah, I'm back.
So start off with the first question.
Yeah,
Let's
like
get
this
into
episode
it.
is gonna be the guys just walked into the nail salon to get that clear nail polish because we don't get nothing else. But I've gotten the clear nail polish before, so we inside the nail salon with them right now. We listening to their conversation.
Hygiene,
that we had.
motherfuckers.
All right. So my first question is, do you allow your spouse to have a best friend that's the opposite sex?
I don't like that concept, me personally.
So you won't let
Because
them
agree.
I
have
feel
a-
like men and women, it's like just a percentage that can actually be real friends. Like I feel like
Yeah.
if
I
the
agree.
guy's the friend, like let's say like my boyfriend, whatever, like you said, had
Yeah.
a girlfriend, he probably wants to smash. Like that's how I feel.
Right. You feel like
Yeah.
most
Or it
men
could
want to
possibly
smash?
I feel like most men want
Presented
to.
the opportunity,
Even
could
if
be-
she's
it
not
can
like the prettiest or like his type.
I feel like he's using her for emotional support.
That's more reason to smash. No.
That's kind of true.
Word.
Or they might be smashing on the low still, even if she's not that
That
attractive.
too. That's
Right.
true too.
Right.
How
I
you
need, to,
feel?
I need to check the facts. Like, if she was there before me, respectfully, we could
Yeah.
consider. But if this is just like some work wife shit, absolutely not. Like,
Yeah.
you're not about to be texting no girl behind my back and everything.
Right.
But again, if like I'm new and this like childhood friend, I can't say that. I got childhood friends that like
Right.
if they DM me, oh, you good, I'm happy for you. Like I would love if my man had that. Just tell me.
Yeah.
But again, I need to check it out. I need to meet her. I need to talk to her. I
Right.
need to scope out the
Right.
scene, and then we gonna make some boundaries. But like I'm not gonna.
I was
press
just about
it.
to ask you that. Like, what's the boundaries? Because I feel like she needs to be friendly. Because
Right.
I feel like as a woman, we can kind of feel when a girl is not really genuine because they won't really like interact with us.
Yes.
So like, let's just say you two are best friends and come on, you introduce me to her or whatever, and she's not really speaking to me. Like she's more so speaking to you
That's
or
what
the
I feel.
guys.
I feel that.
It's kind of like, oh, okay. So that's
Yeah,
what
but
you're here
also-
for. Yeah, you know
Right.
what I mean?
You want my hand. That's it.
Yeah.
I honestly
now I got
don't
my
think
eyes on you. So I
that
think
you
like,
should
that
have
play a part.
like one-on-one any type of outings.
That's what I was gonna say.
I
Yes.
don't think that should be a
We
thing.
gotta
Proper
define the
introduction.
for the internet. What do friends mean? Because
Right.
if I come into somebody's life and we dating and stuff, I just don't want you to have another dude that comes before me, like,
Right.
and vice versa.
Right.
Like it's kind of disrespectful to be like, well, he was here before you, so he comes first. Like, but
Yo,
we.
I
tryna
feel like
build
a
something.
best friend should almost never come first.
Yo.
When it comes to being in a relationship, because it's too like stay in your lane. This not your lane. Like when I have a boyfriend, I don't need you calling me all day.
Facts.
I don't need you
However,
worrying him or making him worry about you. Like
That's true.
honestly, when I do get a boyfriend, shit gonna die down a little bit. You just gonna have to understand like that's what it is.
That's true too. Yeah,
So
you gotta
Brill
accept
said
that.
in the chat, he said every time I had a close girlfriend, I thought about smashing a couple times for sure.
Ooh.
That's every man. If she's attractive, that motherfucker's thinking about smashing. At
It's
least
hard,
once.
y'all. I really
Thank
love.
you.
I love
That's-
hanging with
yeah.
guys.
It's
Like I
hard.
really
I
love
was
hanging with guys.
me
We
too.
like
I'm the
y'all
same
mad
way.
cool, but it's really hard for us to be around y'all without like feeling like
Justin made a real good point though with the one-on-one
Yeah.
thing. Like
Yeah.
we could all go group hanging out and all that. We
Yeah,
all
but one-on-one
friends
is
and-
crazy.
The one-on-ones are
But
done.
yeah,
I
like,
picture
oh, yeah,
We're
one-on-one
not
movie
doing
date
no
with my
hot box
best friend.
smoking in the car with my
Finish.
girl. You telling her all this shit about me? Nah, no.
But
we
can
not
y'all do that? Can you be in a car hot boxing with a girl that's your friend?
No.
doing- No, why would I?
No.
If I'm in a relationship?
No.
Why though?
I
I'm
feel
not
like
even
it's-
gonna like let that shit happen because you already know how
Because
females
y'all want
be.
to fuck, like he
No.
said. That's the point. That's
That
the
is true.
problem.
That is
Because
very
women
true.
have a certain, because literally, taken from me, I've literally been in this situation where like I had a friend that I grew up with. I had a man that was not feeling it, and respectfully, I was wrong. I told him no, but again, we were not in a committed relationship. He was not giving me things that I needed to say, okay, I can respect you in this, to let that go.
Yeah.
Furthermore, I feel like sometimes you do need that friendship because especially if you're really, I feel like it depends on your intention of dating as well. You feel me?
Yeah.
Like if you're looking to be a husband and wife and your best friend is already with somebody serious, of course I feel like it's not bad to maybe like go to advice, go talk to them about
Right.
things, but don't talk about me and don't talk shit about me. But if you
Yeah.
feel like you need to improve as a man, you need to improve your communication,
Yeah.
and you feel like you have a woman in your life that can help you understand me, as long as I know her, I might not be opposed to it.
Right,
I gotta figure out what's really going on there, because even for me, I have a lot of guy friends. I was just telling him, I'm the first girl in the third generation on both sides of my family, so all I
wow.
know is guys. Like I don't like I click with girls, but like again, they be like, oh, you want my man? Is you always with the dudes? What's your timing? But it's like I'm just more comfortable with men, so
Right.
it's like my guy friends is the same thing. Like
Why are
they-
you laughing?
Yeah, why are you laughing?
Because Brill said if you were to call any of your guy friends right now and said you could come
Oh my
over,
God.
if I need you, they not hesitating.
I
My
know.
point
We
is
know that
that's all
already.
about
We already
who
know
I
that.
am.
We already
But
know
I
that.
am, as a woman, as
Yeah,
a
but-
lady, I know how
But
to
she-
carry
yeah,
myself.
yeah.
I know what
Yeah.
I want out of that friendship. So if my guy friend was like, yo, I'm trying to get to know you, I'm trying to see what's up, absolutely
I'll
not.
say
But-
this specifically.
Go
I
ahead.
think that females can be friends with males, but it's not the opposite.
I agree.
Yeah.
That's where my point. That was
Yeah.
the
Because
conclusion.
Yeah.
females know how to
That's
set
what I
boundaries,
was
guys
trying to
don't.
say.
Because
Like,
it's
yeah.
more to it's more than sex to us. It's not just about like we could get that pretty much anywhere. So that's not what we're thinking about. We really just like, yo, this nigga cool as hell. He funny.
Right.
Whole time he
Yeah.
trying to laugh my drawers off. I thought we was here vibing, chilling. Why
I mean,
are you
it's
trying
not
to
like-
fuck me?
that's-
I'm
It's not like
confused.
all of them
That's
just
so
wanna
annoying.
fuck or
It
like
is annoying.
a guy can have a girl as a friend. It's just
She can't be attractive.
the opportunity.
Can't be
No,
attractive.
but you
No,
know,
but
you can't even say that. 'Cause
Can't
they're
be
the ugly one.
attractive.
I'm not trying to call nobody ugly. I'm sorry. I would never
She
call
can't have
anybody
be ugly with
But she
features.
can't- but even with ugly features, that makes a nigga want to crack more.
No, no, no,
Yeah. Because she's
I
not
meant-
pretty.
I meant-
Nobody's gonna know her
no,
worth.
no, no, no,
So she
no,
gonna
no,
go
no.
on and
I don't mean-
suspect
I don't
her.
mean by
She's
that.
like white
I'm
on
talking about
black.
features
Ain't
as
nobody
a,
gonna
You get
suspect
it.
her.
I'm talking about features as
Look, she hurt. You
body-wise.
ain't worried. Go out with her, and the whole time she's sucking dick and fucking my man. No.
I'm trying to say like with features body wise. Like
It
she
don't
gotta have
matter.
nothing.
So what about a butterface?
Huh?
So what about a butterface?
What you mean a butterface?
Like,
Bro,
what if she has a nice
you
ass
know
body, but her
niggas
face
already
is
will
chopped? Y'all
fuck-
would still
And
fuck.
That's
niggas
what I'm
will
saying.
fuck
She can't
anything.
have nothing. She can't have nothing.
Nah,
She
you
can
don't
have
say
anything
that.
over.
No.
But
Nah,
my
nah,
thing is,
nah.
men would still find
Nah.
something to
No.
find.
Yes.
Something.
No.
Y'all never watched Big
No.
Mouth? Now I know
They
y'all
find
watch
a
Big
reason
Mouth.
to.
No.
No, seven days. You
No.
see a tomato and be like,
Big,
yeah,
Ooh,
that's
I
hot.
forgot
Like,
about Big Mouth. You brought it
that
back.
was- Yeah,
No.
the last season just came out and I watched it. But
Oh, that
literally,
show's
like,
still coming out. I
yeah,
gotta
like
watch
this
that.
was the last season. It was the same thing. Like fucking Andrew, bro. He get hard to anything. Like her ugly, pretty. Y'all
yeah,
are gonna
yeah.
go for it.
Right.
Especially if she's ugly. Her personality is gonna speak
Yeah, it
volumes.
really don't
She's
matter.
gonna be really
Nah,
nice
it
in that
matters.
What
personality.
matters,
It
like I said,
matters.
it's
You
because
might
she's
not
a,
show her
it's
off,
male,
but you're still
female.
gonna snatch
If she's
in the
a-
dark,
if
like,
she's
you're
a-
not
Right.
gonna
my
show
nature.
her off.
If she's a
Yeah,
two,
you're
my
not
Yeah,
gonna
but you're
let
talking about
everybody
your
know.
standards.
Literally.
The
Niggas will
girls
fuck
don't mind
anything.
being in the background. They don't
Some
mind
be
being in the
like,
side
nah,
chick.
but they'll be
Like
some
that
niggas
guy
not
might
today.
be a lot
Oh, my
like
girl
cuter
is
than
niggas
niggas
that
that
don't
Yeah,
have
so she
body
might
at
feel.
all.
Yeah, that's
It's
what
a
I'm
lot
trying
of
to
them.
say.
That is
I
true.
promise you.
That is true. But
Woman's
some
perspective, what
niggas
y'all
do be
think? Y'all
freaked
think niggas
out.
will fuck anything? Yes or no?
That's what we were saying. Like, I think they would, but they would kind of hide it. Yeah,
They would hide
Yeah,
it. Like,
that's
if the
true.
girl-
That's
if
true.
the girl feels like the guy is better or looks better than her she's
or the
gonna
typical
feel, like,
guy, she would-
validated and,
yeah.
you know, do whatever she has to do with
Yeah,
him.
she's gonna
But
feel
the guy's just
honored.
gonna keep
That's
it
where you get that
hidden.
don't post me on
Or
social
even then,
media
if a
type
man-
shit. Where niggas trying to be
Yeah,
hiding
or
on
I
the
don't
camera.
have a social media. They
Right.
lying.
Yeah.
Like, yeah,
Or
right.
They'll
even if you
do
have
it.
a girl that's not that attractive,
Niggas be
and it's
plotting.
like that nigga knows she's not attractive. He's like, all right, I'm definitely gonna keep her at night.
Right.
She's
Damn,
definitely,
She
Yeah,
gonna
she's
fuck
gonna
you.
answer that
she's gonna
door.
stick
She's gonna answer
around.
the door.
She's definitely gonna
She
stick
gonna cook
around.
and everything.
She's
She's gonna
gonna
do everything. She's gonna be his support,
Okay.
like his
Okay.
backbone. Like,
So that was a good
Wait,
start
for real.
off
All right.
question.
Yes.
So it goes in. I have another question. So,
Go ahead.
do you guys care if your spouse brings you around his or her friends?
Absolutely.
Like, do you
To
want
me,
to
like that's a big deal. Like, if you don't ever bring me around your friends,
Right.
I feel like you're living a whole separate
Yeah.
life
Yeah,
that
like
I'm
you're
not a
trying to
part
valid.
of.
That's
Yeah.
valid.
Like, I don't
Yeah,
really
I
want to
can
hang
see
with
that.
y'all
Yeah,
for
that's
real.
valid.
I can see
But
that.
I need to be able to be like, if I could tag along, it shouldn't be a
Yeah,
problem.
that's
You
an
wanna
important
make-
part of
you
my
wanna
life.
be-
With my
you wanna
girl,
feel
I'll
like you're a part of
definitely.
his life.
Yeah.
I'll
Yeah.
bring my girl around my friends, of course. That's a.
So if
important
you
part of my
don't,
life.
is that like a sign? Let us in.
if it takes a while, like I could see a guy kind of being like, you know, we getting to know each other. You could meet my friends soon, but like if he is dragging it and never showing you, like he probably fucking on a girl that he calling his friend or something like that, or
So
something
if,
like that.
if she
It
bad,
shouldn't
right?
be a reason why you shouldn't introduce your girl to your friends, bro.
if
That's
if
not-
she,
unless
if
she's
she's
bad.
super bad,
Unless
are
she's
you?
bad.
I'm just about to
I was
ask
just
that.
about to
Unless
ask
she's
that.
bad.
Clock it.
Are you like more eager to show her what to bring her around, or are you like, oh, she's
Less
too
eager.
bad?
She's
Like
too
I
bad.
don't
I'm
need
keeping
my.
her in the house.
Yeah,
for
I'm
me.
keeping her.
No. Why would
Nah,
I?
it depends on who you bringing around though. If it's like my close group of friends, yeah, no problem. But there's certain niggas you cannot bring your female around.
Yeah, but I'm not hanging with niggas that's not really I'm close to with
Right.
anyway. So like,
That-
If she's
or that
super
would even-
bad, would you put her on your socials?
Fuck no.
I'm putting my girl on my socials no matter what.
Right,
So-
come on.
Fuck
Right,
her.
come
Fuck
on.
it, come on. That's the way
Come
it
on,
is.
go get him a good
Clap it up,
wife.
clap it up, right.
I
Clap
can't
it up,
wait.
come on.
I can't wait
Fuck
to the wedding.
That's why loyal.
Yeah,
ready,
he really
all that.
is.
I don't know.
I've really
I feel
been trying. Been saying it for
That's
2
all you
years.
could do. That's all you could do. And I think that's what it is too. Staying single, finding out what you like. People don't take the time to date themselves.
Talk
You
to
have to
'em.
learn how to date yourself.
You don't even know
Yeah.
yourself for real.
Right, and we grow every year. We get a birthday every year. You change every year. If
Right.
you don't know what you like, who you like, what you into, you're gonna be picking a bunch of people that don't serve you, don't suit you, and you're wasting hella time for no
And
reason.
people bounce
Right.
around a lot too. It's a lot of people that
Because
don't
people
be
feel
out
like they
of a
have
relationship.
So much options now.
True.
That was my point. Like they had an ugly
Perceived
girl. They be feeling, well, she's just an
Perceived
option, and she's
options.
available, so
Perceived
available.
options. You think it's an option, but it's
Availability
not.
That's
The
true.
downfall.
That's
It's
not-
true.
it's not an
Not
option.
like you think it's illusion.
Just because it's social media and you see somebody's profile.
I think people start
Doesn't mean that they're an option. You don't even know 'em.
more.
Right.
You said a point the other day we was talking. You were saying that people want to connect more. Like we
Yeah.
starting to like, especially with AI and shit. Like we starting to realize like,
We're
yo,
coming back
maybe
to the
we drifted a
millennial
little bit
age.
too. Yeah,
We
we
get back
drifted a
to the
little
90s,
too far.
2000s.
Like
I want to see you in person. I want to meet you. I want to talk
Facts.
to you. Or even that, like, I
Right.
don't want to text you all day. Like,
Oh,
I feel like
Talk
that's
to
the thing
him.
too. Like,
Man.
especially when you're single, men be like, oh, like, are you pressing me about text? But it's like, damn, if you can't hold a simple hello, good morning, how are you, or once a week phone call while I'm getting to know you, you're not for me.
I
Because
like that
why,
once a
if I'm
week.
not texting you all day, why
Keep
you
it
not
to
speaking
once a
me,
week.
right? Keep it to
Right.
keep a phone call, like make a routine if that's how you're gonna date. But again,
Right.
people don't date themselves to learn boundaries with themselves, how boundaries with a stranger. So you
Yeah.
just like that's how it goes. You fuck, you meet, you fuck, you together. Nobody knows how to date
That's a
anymore.
fact.
There's
That's
no
a fact.
rationality in dating,
That's a
and that's
fact.
why I don't want no parts of it. You feel
Yeah,
me? Like
that's why I think everybody
toxic.
needs to become friends. I usually
Yeah.
people be like, "Oh, you always end up like kind of dating like somebody that like we expected you to date or somebody that's like
Good.
local." But I usually like to date people that know me or that
Yeah.
know my character from like a child or as young as possible. Like I love for people to get to know me first, become
Yeah.
friends,
Right.
see if you like me because
I'm the same
you might
way.
like the
I'm the
idea of
same
me.
way.
Like people will see my Instagram or just see me in person and
Mm-hmm.
might like the idea of me.
Absolutely.
Or might
Absolutely.
lust over me, but I'm like, get to know me because like I'm a lot. Like I might seem more sweet, but like I'm a lot. See if you like me.
Right.
Let's be friends,
Yeah.
and then
Word.
we'll
Yeah,
go
And
from
that way,
there.
bygones
Yeah.
are bygones. There's no we were intimate. You don't even know what I look like naked.
Right.
So it's not that attachment of like, oh my god, you did this to me, and then
Right.
like you don't have all that. You just make rational boundaries.
Yeah.
And just date respectfully. Like Like people just don't know how to do that.
And without pressure too, because I feel like everybody feel like after every date it has to be like a second date or like a part 2 of that night or like
You gotta earn
the
it.
night with you. Like learn how to drop people the fuck off,
You gotta
have a good day, and move on. Let me think about it. Like what the night would have
You ever
been
had
like
a
if
nigga
I would have
stand by
stayed
the
with you
door?
a little bit.
Right.
Has
Like
a nigga ever tried to stand?
Niggas standing by the door. What? All right,
Wait,
go,
what?
go
He
into
dro-
deep about,
No, he's
about
dropping
that.
you off like
And he puts
he don't
foot
know
in the
how to
door?
say goodbye.
Yeah, or like
Yo,
he'll drive you to the driveway. He's
yes.
like, all right, well, let me walk you to the door. Like, nigga, I'm not.
no. Niggas, they love to hit the. I gotta use the bathroom. Can I use your bathroom?
Absolutely.
No.
You don't piss on the tree.
No
Take your
way.
asshole.
No.
Absolutely
Pee on
not.
that tree.
I'm like, you a nigga.
No.
You got it. You can go to the tree.
Let me
I'm
walk you to the
willing
door
go
is
the tree.
crazy.
Listen. I'm
Oh,
like,
man.
nigga, you
Imagine
cannot.
she got
First date,
she
you
in an
cannot
apartment
come
on
to
the
my
5th
house.
floor.
Absolutely not. Take that shit
I
down the
just feel
street.
like
Imagine you going up all them steps and you don't go shit.
But this is why some women, my point, your boundaries. What are you here for? The same way you said experience versus actually wanting to be enticing and learn somebody. If you want to experience me, if I don't give you a first kiss on the date, if I don't let you fuck, I'm never gonna hear from you again. So in that case,
I'll say
you weren't
this:
for me.
a lot of niggas need to fucking understand that. Stop thinking about the sex on the first date, bro.
Literally.
Yo, if I'm go on a date with you,
It's to
that
meet
right
each
now.
other and
For
that's
real.
it. The
We're-
second one you
we're
could
gonna have sex eventually.
eventually stop beasting.
Why
But my
everybody
point,
be-
maybe
they
they
just
know they're
can't
not
do
good
it.
enough,
They
and they
can't
know that
do
you
it.
wouldn't if you took a chance to get to know them. And maybe that's why
They rushing
men be
it.
rushing because they don't want you to figure out who they are before you lay down and have
It's
sex
just
with
their
them.
intention. Like some men just
I
go
never thought
around
of
wanting
it
to
like
do
that.
that. Like
Yeah.
that's why they date.
Yeah.
But
Mhm.
niggas-
That's why they like to be
Niggas
be
single.
thinking
with the
It's
wrong
like no
head, like I'm always saying.
responsibilities. Let me
Yeah,
just go
yes.
around and do whatever I want to
Exactly.
do.
I said niggas be thinking with the wrong head.
Absolutely.
My mama been telling me that since I was 12 years old. Boys will always think with the wrong head, and I never took that out of my head because
Niggas bank account be with the second head. Niggas.
well, I'm getting money for bitches.
Second
I'm
head.
getting money for a vacation. Take a bitch. I'm
Right.
like, men
That
do
should be
nothing for
influence how they
themselves. Not
speak.
all, but a lot of y'all.
That should be making niggas
Stop
feel
worrying about
tough.
the coochie.
Niggas be trying to fight niggas with that second head.
Literally,
Pause.
literally.
So
Pause.
have y'all ever been in a relationship where you felt like this person is like my best friend? Like I could talk to this
Everyone.
person.
Oh,
Everyone, that's good.
If it got to a
That's
relationship,
good.
then
that means you
yeah.
intentionally date, so that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, if it got to that, then yeah.
What about you?
Everyone for me too.
Okay.
Yeah. I feel like if you don't have that, it won't even last.
Right.
If we can't really kind of kick
I
it.
gotta
I mean,
be able
That's
to
like a
talk
deal
to you.
breaker for me. I'm
Yeah.
like,
I
I'm
have to
out. Yeah.
Have some type of constructive fucking conversations because some
Yeah,
people be
we have to
airheads.
be able to beat down a little bit, which means we have to. I don't mind sharing like information. Like I don't mind you like asking me where I am, long as you okay with where I am.
Yeah.
Like
Don't be narcissistic. and,
Yeah,
like,
don't be trying to
ruining
ask
my
me to,
time.
like, tell me-
You don't mind
Exactly.
someone
Ruin my
checking
time.
up on you.
Yeah,
Genuinely,
you can-
not like,
exactly.
oh, I'm trying to hold one over on you. Like, where are
yeah,
you? Da, 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 da.
like oh you said
Nobody-
you said you was done at
nobody
8
want
o'clock.
that,
Like you
right?
said you'll be done by
Question you.
8.
Break up
Yeah.
with me, please.
Please
Leave me at the
leave.
door. Don't
Like,
bother me.
no.
Please leave.
I think you should just
like,
let people be them.
So are y'all
Yeah,
sharing
right?
codes? Like I don't
Huh?
mind sharing a code though.
What code?
You gotta be my boyfriend.
My
What
phone.
code?
Wait, no,
Man,
ask
man.
so we could make a like ask
What
the
kind of
question
code?
to the people.
Go ahead.
The passwords,
Yeah,
right?
she gonna ask the question
Yeah,
to the
ask
people.
the password. Do you guys mind sharing codes with your boyfriend or
Fuck no.
girlfriend?
It's a dub.
She
Fuck
needs
no.
passcodes, guys.
Fuck no.
Boyfriend or
No.
girlfriend? Absolutely.
Like
Because
phone
if-
codes, just to get in your phone.
Yeah,
if you're my boyfriend,
yeah,
and
might as
we're
well
in a
just
community,
share
I would love you to be
share
my
your
girlfriend.
account password.
Absolutely, because I intentionally date to marry. So if you're gonna be my husband, there
Right.
should be no problem with me going through your phone.
Yes.
I just
Nobody
feel like
in that
Sharing
phone.
your
I feel like
passcodes,
at that
like sharing your bank
point,
account
like,
information.
Might as well like share your diary, your search
I agree
history.
with you, Eva.
Like,
Well,
it's just-
well, here's the thing.
I need my space.
I don't
like,
think it's that. It's
You
about the
shouldn't
person
go in it.
date.
You shouldn't go
Because
in
you
it.
got
Just because
my
I give you the
password,
code, you
but if
should
you're not
never
going
go
through
in my
what's the
phone.
problem?
Yeah.
That's
You should just
like,
have it
You
at
know what I
all.
mean?
True.
like I'm not gonna be. I'm gonna be mad if you actually go into my purse.
Yeah,
But like if it was
right.
emergency, I'm not gonna be mad. Like if it's
Right.
I'm not gonna be mad if it's an emergency, you going into my phone, you need my phone for something.
Right.
I would want you to know my code
Right.
and like get in my phone.
But
But
if you're checking it every night, like I'm in the shower, who is you emailing to? Absolutely.
you should
not.
never touch
Absolutely.
my
Yeah.
phone.
It
You should
do
never
depend
touch my
on the
phone.
personality.
I would never go say
Real
Real
sad.
Yeah, for
If you-
safety.
if
Yeah,
you
you
look
should
for a
never go
problem,
through
you
my
gonna
phone. You should never
find
open my
one.
phone. I
That's
wanted
my
to
point.
see.
If you look
Why
for
you
it, what
touching
you
my
looking
phone? Like
for?
I feel like
If you
you
can't
do
trust
need
your partner,
privacy,
why
but
are
like
You ain't gonna be able to eat for a couple
I feel
days.
Bro.
And if you,
You gotta
feel
be
like you
prepared.
go
If
through
you gonna
that
cheat, you gotta be
phone,
prepared.
need to-
It's
and
already
you
over.
can't trust them.
Yeah,
That's
it's
the end
already
of it.
over once
Like,
you feel like you gotta go through the phone.
right.
Yeah.
Yo, that's
Right.
crazy.
So I don't
yeah,
have the password,
that's
but just like tell me, like, you know what I mean?
Tell-
Like,
yeah, I
not
feel like tell me the
but, like,
password,
hey, this is
too.
the password. If you ever
Yeah.
need something, or again, if I'm like, yo, babe, check my phone. My password is da 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 da.
Yeah.
I'm not expect you to hold on to it. Be like, yeah, when she goes to sleep. I guarantee you'll find nothing.
I'm be like, listen, if
with
you want to
me,
lose some
like,
weight,
what?
go
like
through my
I'm
phone.
the rat, right? Don't give me the
You don't gotta go to the
cheese,
gym.
like, 'cause
Right.
I'm-
Right.
You gonna go
Don't-
looking.
Don't give me the opportunity. You know what I mean? Like that's just
That's
how
valid.
But
You
Sure.
I think
always
that's a
gonna
test.
find what you're looking for though. So I
Right.
never go looking until I'm like ready to go.
I feel like I just like to
Yeah.
ask just as a test because if you say yes, I know you're not hiding
That
anything. But
too.
if you're like, oh, why you want my password? We done. You don't even gotta tell me because I know this shit
Yo,
in there.
for
I'm not
real.
gonna like.
Yeah.
But then they do that. Oh, let me see your phone. Here you go. And they be like,
Nah.
yeah, you look stupid.
I stopped
So
that
what's the
shit
point?
specifically because I had somebody look through my phone and then literally pulled up something from like 3 years ago, and they're like mad about it now. I'm like, bro, what the fuck? I'm like 3 years different.
Right. 3 years is a long. Were you
Like,
with them 3 years ago? Like when they.
No, I was just talking to them. Oh, why are you talking to
Wait,
this
wait,
bitch?
wait. You were talking to
So
them
you were talking to this person
recently?
No, like this was somebody I talked to 3 years ago.
No, the messages were from 3 years ago.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
The message,
Yes.
but the person who saw them, were you dealing with that person 3 years ago as well?
No.
Oh, okay,
no,
so
no.
then
This is
you
a whole
shouldn't
new
read it.
person that looked
Oh,
at my
forget it
phone
then.
and seen it was like, oh, why are you doing this with this person 3 years ago? Blah blah blah. I'm like,
I'm gonna
She
teach.
love you. That's
The
why.
fuck?
She
That was a
love
good
you.
voice.
Y'all go together real bad.
The
Don't-
fuck?
I'm
I'm gonna teach y'all how to find out
if
if your man is cheating. If you went through his text
Use
messages
the bathroom, guys.
and you
Pardon
didn't
me.
find nothing, you go to the Cash App.
wow, the
Girl,
Cash
yes.
App is crazy.
Yup.
That's where you're gonna
If he's
find
sending
everything.
out
If he's
50,
sending money,
100,
that's cheating.
400, 1,000,
Or
If
especially
he's
if he's
sending
cheating on
money,
sending money,
that's
absolutely not.
cheating.
Definitely.
And that's fucking when you ask him for money and when he on Cash App. Because a lot of these niggas will dance ask the next bitch the ugly bitch that they don't care about. Let me get that 50 and then they sending it to you. So make sure you know I've been there. So yeah, make sure you know. Because you don't want to be the ugly one getting used. And you definitely don't want to be taking
I mean,
no girl's
hey,
money,
it's
so.
charity. You do it into a good cause.
Charity.
No,
is
but you're
crazy.
taking from a girl that you don't even like to give to the give me your money.
Ain't,
You ain't got no
ain't
job.
nobody forced her to give that money. You feel what I'm saying?
You playing.
Yeah, you definitely playing.
You playing.
Asking
So
the
do
girl for
y'all,
money is crazy.
all right, if your spouse is like your best friend, you kind of like telling him or her everything.
Yeah.
Are
Fuck
you telling
no.
them when their friend is hitting on you?
I am
Yeah.
only because again,
Only because I
I-
have a big mouth. Honestly, like
You just gotta
I be
let
like,
it
your
out.
Friends and, blah, 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 blah. And like,
yeah,
I don't know. Like, I feel like if he's like, "Oh, I don't care," that bothers me
right,
because I'm like, "Why don't you care?"
yeah.
Like,
What
that's
you expect
weird.
him to do though?
I feel like
No,
he should.
but
talk to his
when-
friend.
realistically,
Like, I
like-
feel like he should say something to his friend, like, "Yo,
Why you
like, what
pushing
are
up
you
on my
doing?"
girl?
Yeah, that's
Like-
Right.
weird. That is weird
Yeah.
to me.
All right, come on. So the question was, would you tell your spouse if their close friend was hitting on you? Like, would you tell your girl that her friend is trying to like kick it with you?
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
snitching?
that's kind of treachery if
Absolutely.
you don't.
absolutely.
Because
That's
8
very
out of
much
10 it'd be a
treachery.
test anyway. So they'd be like, "Why you didn't tell me my girl was in your DMs? Why you didn't tell me?" First of all, and furthermore, again, being around a lot of guys, again, I've been in that where like high school days, you know, you meet you're friends with a group and then you date a person in the group. So it's like,
Oh yeah.
I'm
that-
not gonna lie, yeah, I probably won't tell. Only because
Why?
I'm
why?
gonna
Why?
tell you why.
Why?
Why?
It depends on how their friendship is, right? Like if they've been boys for like years, like brothers or whatever, and let's say this boy don't even have a history of doing that either, right? And he just so happened to hit on me or try to do something with
Tell
me.
that nigga the fuck.
Tell him. Because then you going to go crazy.
Yeah,
That's,
you
no,
got
I'm gonna
it.
tell you.
That's all
Oh,
about
no,
I'm
yeah, let her get it
Do
off.
you feel like you
Go
don't
ahead,
want
go
to
ahead,
ruin their
finish.
relationship?
Yeah, I don't want to ruin their relationship, so that's why I
That's
say
not
it
a real
depends.
friend.
Listen, it depends
That
on
nigga
their
is a snake.
relationship.
Literally.
So, like, if I feel like my boyfriend can handle it, then I will tell him, and I would tell him like, listen, don't even say nothing to him. Just know that that's what happened,
Right.
and keep that in the back of your head because I don't want to be the reason that y'all not friends no more. Like, I hate that. Like.
So do you ever feel
You're
like
not the
you're
reason, he's
jeopardizing
the
your
reason.
relationship by hiding that? Because what, you know,
No, I'm still
Bros
letting my
before
boy.
hoes.
I'm still
So,
letting
like,
him
what
know
if he's
if he
looking
can
at you?
handle
How
it.
would
That too.
Would it make you feel like
making a good
uncomfortable holding
right,
that
like
information?
niggas always gonna choose their bros, no matter what they do. You
No,
go
I
fuck
think I would
someone's
only
wife
feel
and y'all
uncomfortable
still
if he
be friends
kept
and
doing
be
it.
Like, fuck that girl.
Like, but
So
if
it's
it was
like
like a one-time thing, I wouldn't really. I just kind of like whatever. But if it happened multiple times, I definitely got to say something. Like if I feel like, all right, he harassing me now, like he's getting on my nerve, like or he keep winking at me, like he keep doing little stuff. Yeah, I'm gonna say something.
Nigga, if that
scary,
nigga
so
your bro,
I don't want you to
if
be
that
like,
nigga
what
is
would you
your
do
bro,
when he
bro,
did
and that nigga does that shit,
right.
that's a line you can't cross.
Right, or especially if you tell him later after a series of events. You know what I mean? I mean, because it's like, oh, well, what was you doing the first 2 times when he said it? Why you didn't say it? Like, I don't want to be in that predicament because I know me as a woman. I'm like, you fucked her. You're lying.
At that point, you're an accomplice.
Right?
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
So I get scary with
I
that.
probably lied. I probably say like,
nah,
this the first time.
Don't do that.
I
shit.
wouldn't say like it was
Don't ever
multiple
do that
times
shit.
because that's me
Don't
like
ever
really
do that
just
shit.
trying to like spare their friendship for real.
Do that shit.
Ladies, I don't know about that one.
That's what I said.
I'm scared for you. Every
No.
lady's different, but
The
you know
first
your man too.
time.
But you know your man too.
I'm gonna
The
say
first
this.
time,
This
I'm
is
not
probably the
going to
worst
say
take
anything.
Alexis
But
has
if it's
had.
a second time, if it's
This is the worst
if it's
take.
a second or a repeated time after
The
that, I'm gonna say
absolute
something.
worst take.
Don't say that. We listen
Worst
and we don't
take.
judge.
No, I don't care. Because y'all not letting me continue what I'm saying.
Go ahead,
I'm like
continue.
answering
I'm
like
sorry.
Alright, yeah,
everybody
let her
at
get her
once.
whole
Like,
take
I
off.
agree
Whole
with
thought.
y'all, but I'm telling y'all what I would do depending on the guy.
Right,
Like
right.
I know people that like don't take the stuff like that well, where they
Right.
might end up being mad at me
Yeah.
or so mad at their friend that they end up getting into a fight. Now the boy coming at me,
Yeah,
and
like,
now
you
I'm
broke up
like
my friendship.
basically
You saying
really
it depends on the personality.
yeah, it depends on if the person can
Yeah.
take it or not. That's in their friendship. Like if they damn near brothers and it happened one time, like he was drunk and he said something to her, I'm not gonna say nothing because it's just like I'm not ruining their friendship.
I don't care how you
I'm not.
word it. I'm not. No,
I
I
feel
can't.
like you
I
should
can't
put
get with that.
yourself first. Like if it makes you feel a certain way, like
Yeah.
definitely say something. You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
I agree.
Like
Yeah.
because at that point, if you're not saying anything, you're looking out for him. Whatever
Yeah.
happens between them, that's not about
Yeah.
you.
Yeah,
You
you're
said
looking
your
out
part,
for
you know
your
Yeah.
what I
friend
mean?
instead
It's
of
not
your
really
man.
on
And he
me.
looking
Like
at you like, why you protecting my friend? What y'all got going
Yeah.
on?
And
No,
then if he
that-
try to
that
come
you
to
worried
you,
about?
It's
that
on
he'll
my
snake him in
boyfriend.
anything else.
It's
If
on
he
my
try to
boyfriend.
fuck your girl, like his
it's
girl,
on my
crazy.
boyfriend.
He'll
It depends on
take
how
money
he
out your
take
pocket.
how he
You
takes
can't
stuff.
trust him.
So as a woman, how would you feel if one of your close friends, like, would you want your man to tell you, like, immediately? Like, say y'all went out for your birthday and you went to the bathroom and old girl was like, nah, you're looking mad good tonight. Like, would you want your man to tell you?
Yeah, so my point is that's why I always make sure my men I'm friends with my guy. I can talk
So
to
y'all
him
have
that
that
way.
connection.
We
You
can
have that.
have that. I can handle
That
that. He can
open-
tell me that
yeah.
without me going like I'm gonna go fuck that bitch up right now
Yeah,
and
yeah,
blowing
yeah.
everything
Okay,
out
that's
of
valid,
proportion.
too.
That is
So
valid.
it depends on the guy. Like if he
Yeah.
could really
you gotta
like
watch
handle
that
it like
friend,
a
though.
man and go and check his guy without
Absolutely.
blowing it out of proportion or without. I just don't want to be the reason
Some
that they
niggas is
kind of
just
like
horn dogs and just want to fuck anything.
blow up.
Like,
Yeah,
I'm
you get
pretty
what I'm
sure-
saying? Some
yeah.
niggas really just be
But that's
horny for that
crazy.
moment
Out of
and did
all
some
the
weird
people
shit.
But
that
that's
were
why
your
I'm scared
girl,
to hide
bro?
it because at the end of the day, even
Your
if that's
boy's
not
girl?
okay,
Like
Yeah, your
not
boy's
okay.
girl is
Yeah.
crazy
Yeah.
though.
Your
Yeah,
position,
Like
you
if
know
we're
what I mean?
acquaintances,
even when you're dating. Sorry, go ahead.
and then you fucking decide to do that shit, I can't be mad at you. You a nigga at the end of the day.
My
but
point- you caught it. That's
if
exactly
you're
what I
my
was gonna
boy,
piggyback
I've been sandbox
I
with you.
want to know,
Nigga,
if
I'm
you
gonna beat you the
trying-
fuck
yeah.
up.
I ain't gonna
I
hold
wanna
you,
know if
y'all.
you
Like
tryna
I
talk
usually
to my
do
girl.
tell like every guy that I've dated, they know for a fact. Especially like my ex, he know like that was our. We could say that. Like I could be like, yo, like da da da. Anybody I dated, honestly, I could
Right.
talk to them and be like, this nigga was in my DM. Da da da. I could
Yeah.
do that, but it's some people.
And he would
you
still be
can't
cool
do
with
that.
the nigga after.
No, he not gonna be cool with him. But he might.
just gonna
He
chat
might
like-
be like, oh, I ain't gonna dap him up when I see him. That's all I need. Watch. I'm just telling you to watch him.
Yeah.
You don't need to go
Right.
fight him. You don't need to go shoot him.
Press
he didn't
him,
touch
nothing.
me.
Right.
He didn't do anything
It
to me.
might be
I'm just
deeper.
trying to tell you about him. You know what I'm saying? It just
Okay.
depends on how you
Because
see
you've
it.
had
get it, I
situations
get it, 'cause
probably
you're tryna-
like
you're
something
tryna
like that happened and
alleviate
something
not-
escalated
the
with you.
situation.
Yeah.
The situation
Cause just
escalating.
do it.
Still got
I
time.
feel
when
you.
I- when
I
I-
feel
Still got
you.
When you his girl and a nigga and his
Niggas
best
don't
friend,
play.
niggas don't play like
But,
that.
but guess what?
Crazy.
Guess what?
Yeah.
The
And if
nigga.
he ain't really
Listen.
do nothing, he didn't do nothing.
2020, 25, we were
Depends,
taking
like,
accountability.
that.
So that nigga set his fate by trying to hit on your girl. That's it.
Yeah.
Right.
Whatever comes after that is on him.
I would
Right.
want to tell you. I would want to say, babe, yo, your boy was. But if I
It's
feel
about
like now
you
every
handling
time
it.
you don't want me around your boys, now I
So
can't
let's
go
give
nowhere
advice
because
to the
you might be
dudes
like,
then.
"Why
If your
you
girl
want to
do-
talk to me?" Yeah,
If your
like,
girl do
I'm
come
not
to you,
gonna put that in
Yeah.
Because that's where I've been.
Now I
Yeah.
can't come around your friends. Now I
then
can't come
we
around
could give
nobody.
advice to the dudes
Yeah.
then. If
And
your
that's
girl
all it
comes
was.
to you and lets
Little
you
do
know
guys
that.
know everybody want to fuck us. Everybody,
Period.
all y'all
Everybody.
friends,
So,
all y'all friends.
I would say
Sorry.
every
I would
last
say a way
one.
to
They
handle
would.
it-
Just hold
Yeah.
I would
No
say
lies.
I would say the way to handle it is just check your boy. Not
Yeah.
like literally tell him. You could tell him if you want to, but just keep an eye on that nigga.
That's what I was,
expect
I
it.
agree. That's what I was trying to say.
I got
Right, we're not gonna stare you
like that.
wrong.
You tell him, especially I understand why you would want to withhold because I was the type. I'm telling my boyfriend, yo, babe, your friend push up. What did you again? The same. That's
and
why
he's
I'm saying
still
he
throwing
would
it back
reflect,
on
and
you.
I know it
That-
became
it
a thing
depends
where
on the
like,
guy.
well, and
Well,
again, these are friends that I grew up
guess
with.
what?
Knew them
That
before
nigga-
him, and it's
that
like,
nigga's
well,
not
why are
for
you
you.
answering them when they DM you? I'm like, well, they're not flirting. They're saying
They-
good job, or they're
I
saying
was
you're
responding.
They're talking about my parents. Like I'm
Right.
responding to people I've known half my life, but it becomes tricky when you laying down with somebody and then you're hanging around their friends, especially if you know them before. It's like catch-22. Like you damned if you do, damned if you don't. So
Yeah.
I agree. It
That's
definitely
why
depends
it
on the
just
person.
depends on the
because
person.
I had a person, no matter what I did, I could tell you, I could write it to you, I could screenshot in the moment,
And he
and no matter
still
what,
would, yeah.
I'm
You
wrong.
were the problem.
That's
I'm
like
the problem. But again,
Just-
that's you. You insecure because you probably fucking my friends behind my back. So at
Just
that
leave
point,
that shit
take
with a
the
dot,
signs
bro.
and run.
Yeah.
Leave that blue
Run.
dot. You see that DM?
People
Leave the
need to
blue
learn how to
dot.
run.
I think that's what you were
If your
trying
girl
to say.
can't-
You gotta check your man. Like
Yeah,
you gotta
check
know
out
your
what you said.
man.
Like
Yeah.
if your girl
Yeah.
can't come to you and she not comfortable enough to come to you, expect secrets, and it ain't that she's doing something,
That's
but it's
valid.
just you
Don't
can't
Bring
handle.
her around no
Yeah.
man
You can't
got.
handle it
Literally.
That's
Literally.
valid. Yeah.
because they're not gonna want
Gotta
you to hang
control
there.
your emotions, dude.
You tell them about
Gotcha.
a guy at work,
Listen.
like, oh, this guy
And
at
they
work
mad
was
at
trying to
you
hit
still
on me.
chilling with the dude.
Now they mad you going to work every day.
Yup.
Yeah.
Oh, you going to work? Oh, you have to go see your little
Every
work
day.
husband? Like, no, bitch, I'm going to get a
Nah.
check.
Every
I feel-
day.
Oh my God.
I feel
Like-
like in 2025, we just gotta let people do what they want to do.
I agree. Do what you want. I'm going to
Absolutely.
see it and move how I need to move.
Everything
Yeah.
will come to
I'm
the
the
light.
same
Give
way.
people space. People got their own thing
I'm
going
not telling
on.
you
Like,
what you should and shouldn't do. I'm gonna just give you a little head nod, be
Yeah.
like,
Charge
listen,
it to the game.
I
Do
don't
you.
like that, and if I see it again, then I move accordingly. That's
Right.
it. I'm not about to stress over fucking trying to control you or some shit. No.
Facts.
Yeah.
The crash out phase, I don't like that. Crash out, I don't do that. I'm a lady. I'm going to walk the other way.
I
Yeah.
don't
You
had
do
too many
that shit
crash
later.
out stories.
There was
Yeah.
Just don't we all?
Too many.
I'm not really a
Yeah,
crash
all night.
out.
Oh no,
Yeah,
I'm not a crash out. I'm
Never?
talking about the other
I
side.
don't. I've never crashed out. All right, wait. What's crash out? I don't think I've never. I don't think I've ever done
There's
it.
levels to
There's
crash
levels.
Yeah.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
There's
So-
levels.
So have you guys ever crashed out, and then will define
Yeah.
what crashing out is?
I
Whatever
have I've threw a
Absolutely.
TV screen across a room type of crash out.
Wait,
That's
wait,
crashing
time
out.
out.
Yeah, that's crashing
Time out. Time
Tell
out.
us the
Time out.
story.
Time out.
How
big was the TV? How
when,
big was
when
the
I
TV?
get mad, I'm like the Hulk. Like check
Right.
the green, you know. Like, I get
Talk
mad,
to him.
okay,
Talk to him.
The fuck?
How big was this TV?
No, what?
How big was this TV?
It was like a big screen TV.
Like 45
Was it a big
inches,
back
50
TV?
inches.
Was
it
it
had a
old
big
school?
back and it was wide.
Damn. Oh, shit.
Oh,
That's
the
an
old
old school
Famous
TV
level.
at a nigga.
That reminds me of the video with when the girl
All
threw the
my
grill.
hip hop
at the
heads,
guy-
Prodigy,
at
I
the
throw
girl.
TV at you, nigga. Let's
She
keep
does
it
her
thorough.
lats in the gym.
Oh
For
my
real.
god! All right,
Back
so
strong.
all right, that's
Yeah, so how
that's
did this
crash
happen?
out
How-
like
what
physically.
essence- What-
Yeah, but
do you wanna
crash
tell
out
the
could
story?
be like, you just start like obsessing over your man, tracking him, following him, like
damn, the
Or just
feds.
like outbursts.
phone. That's like
Right.
more maybe
The
like
feds?
low level emotional type crash out. Like
I think that's just like privately. Like
You know
what? You
Private,
just
yeah.
privately. You could crash out. That's the initiation.
exactly, you're
Crash
gonna
out.
get to that.
You gotta
point,
get into
yeah.
it. Like, are you gonna make me crash out today? What's in your phone? Who are you with? Like, that's
Right.
I would
It's
never
like
lie
a
to y'all,
warning.
right? I would never lie to y'all. I've never got to that point. So it's starting to scare me because I'm starting
said
to
that
think,
you
do
always
I
been
even,
nonchalant.
did
Like,
I
are you
like him?
numb
Did I
to
like him?
What's your sign?
Did I ever like him?
Yeah, what is your sign?
What y'all think?
For her
Libra.
sign,
Aries. Giving Libra or
Aries.
Aries.
for her,
Yeah, I would say Libra or Aries.
for her sound,
Libra.
literally
I'm
for her
Aries.
sign,
My
it's
best
crazy
friend's
that she
Libra.
hasn't crashed out yet.
Yeah.
Aries keep it cool.
No, they
Yeah,
don't.
No, they don't. No, they
Y'all
don't.
They're a
keep it
fire
cute.
sign.
Don't.
Y'all
No, they
keep
don't.
it cute until a point.
My point. You
We're
could crash
a
out.
little like premeditated. Like, yeah, we're
Y'all
gonna
literally the
plan
fire
everything.
sign.
Yes,
We're gonna
yes.
plan
Y'all
everything.
literally
We
will
don't
burn
get off
shit
of our like emotions. So
Up.
like right now, you can hurt my
Literally.
feelings,
Yeah.
and I've been done acted on it like later,
Right.
Yeah.
not right now.
Alone, by myself.
By
like a
myself,
lady.
away.
Aries
Yeah,
women
like-
are the type to
yeah.
beat you the fuck up.
I'm an Aries moon.
Yeah, we definitely gonna beat you up, but
Sorry.
that's like we'll never hit
have you beat
somebody that
anybody
we
up before?
love.
Come
If you
on.
have, you crashed out before.
A guy, no.
You on some Vlad shit right now.
I did hit a guy, but I
Guilty
didn't.
as
That wasn't a
charged.
crash out. I hit him because he was annoying me because he.
Yeah,
kept,
yeah.
When I say give me space, give me space.
So how you
That
hit him?
means
Did you
I
hit him
really
with a
don't want to
hook?
talk.
Did you hit him with a
punched him or you slapped
jab?
him? How
I
you hit him?
slapped him.
So
Oh,
he
you
was like
nice.
just.
I was in a car. He was driving.
Damn, you slapped the nigga while he
You
was
got
driving.
it.
That's yeah. You were trying to tell her that you crashed. I know you got.
Listen, that was the one thing. That was the one thing
That's a
that
crash
I've
out,
ever
literally,
done. Like,
figuratively.
asking crazy.
Yeah.
What? That was the craziest thing
You
I've
gonna
ever
let that
done
nigga
with a
crash
guy.
the car.
Right? No, but
I
it was
never
just a
been
one
hit by
day.
a
It
girl.
wasn't
One
like I
time-
beat him.
See, that's why I
like,
said y'all keep it cute.
He had to be doing
a
something
point.
Right.
that warranted. I
He
mean,
keep-
I don't want to say there's never a reason to hit.
when I
anybody,
say stop
but-
talking to me,
Stop
that
talking
means
to me,
I'm
Aries.
trying not to
Don't
hit
talk.
you.
That's a
talking
warning.
to
No,
me.
that,
Real
let me see
Yeah,
that. I wish we had that.
With
clip
men
in
don't
the,
know.
of the
It was a
niggas
guy,
that-
yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
joking. I'm about to
These
pull
You
it
got-
up.
yeah.
don't do it. You don't get your
I'ma
ass
pull it
beat.
up.
Like I'm
That's
mad,
Alexis.
Like, how I'm
Push
talking to
yourself.
y'all right now. This is how I argue. This is
Right.
my exact tone. This
Oh,
is how
wow.
I speak.
You nice to
It ain't gonna
argue.
get no louder than this.
Shoot.
Like it's gonna be right here. I said what I said. You
Forget
said
about
what you
it.
said. We gonna have to go. That's it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel. So it's never really gonna get to a point where like he's hitting me or I'm hitting him.
All right, I got it.
Once you start annoying me, I'm out. Like you're annoying.
Right.
I'm
You're annoying.
like that too. I
Yeah.
mean,
I don't let you get me to. I don't let nobody get me to that point. So that's probably why too.
True.
Or maybe I don't really like him. What you
I was
think?
nah, you can still really like
say
somebody.
phase.
You
It
can
could
still
be a
really
little bit of both.
because
I
I
think it's a
never
little bit
really
of
crashed
everything.
out before.
That make me
neither,
think, like, did I
but
ever even
really
love them?
liked- Nah,
'Cause-
they don't have to pull your emotional strings to prove that.
No, because
To an
literally,
extent, I feel like maybe a little.
literally
bit.
somebody said that to me, like, oh, like you didn't fight for us, and I feel like I don't fight the same way other people fight.
Yeah.
You
I
might be
feel like
mature too,
a guy
honestly.
should
Like
be
just
able
more
to
emotionally mature.
Get your emotions
Yeah.
riled up, but not to the point where you crash out.
Right.
You don't have to crash out to love.
This
it.
is the most like me right here. I'll fight you right now, just at this tone.
That's a fact.
Like and then sit right back down, and I'm just gonna
And I'm
finish
gonna
what I
go
had
right
to
back to what I
say,
was
like
doing, right.
because I
fight
gotta
you right
have
now.
that
This is
animosity
definitely
towards you to
Alexis.
be
Oh, yeah,
like
this is Alexis right here.
they gotta
Definitely
build up.
Alexis.
This you, Alexis.
What?
Hold up.
This ain't her. She don't crash out.
this-
Right.
Nah, what he
This-
said.
this
What
is
you
definitely
just
her.
said. We're gonna clip it up and put it together. 'cause
Okay.
I
You
got
said
you
the
right.
exact same thing he said.
This is definitely her. Hold up. Let me see. Mac Minis.
Y'all was trying to be funny. I want to see this now.
Right.
You gonna agree with him?
Damn, why is it?
I don't hear
it's
nothing.
unmuted. My dumbass.
Bring it back.
Hold up. Uno momento. Technical difficulties.
Yeah, we should have tested that before we started.
Nah, it's fucking.
Yeah, I'm nervous because like, what if I get a guy that makes me crash out?
Oh, hold on.
Listen.
What am I gonna do to him?
Like you're
Yo,
like
you
a
got the
Grinch.
wrong-
Your
What
heart
am I gonna
grew.
do
Your
to
heart
him?
grew 2 sizes. That's
He's
all.
gonna die.
No, he's not. Because if he loves you, he'll stay.
grab the professor?
They like when you crash. But
That's
that's
right
why if y'all like a crash out. Y'all be feeling, yeah, she like me. She over there crashing out. Y'all be capping. Y'all love a
Alright.
cry shot. That's
I'm
why,
about to
and
play
that's
it right
why
now.
you keep it together. And that's why that man
Right.
said you don't fight for him because he was like, she don't like me. She didn't come to my house.
I
at
bet
2
you.
a.m.
I bet you.
No,
Like he does stuff.
Nah, we
I
don't,
bet
nah,
he
we
does
don't
stuff
want
to get a
that.
reaction
Yes,
out
you
of
Look,
you.
do.
no, I'm not gonna say.
Yes,
No,
most
wait,
girls
wait,
like
wait.
they
I'm
want
gonna be
it.
honest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm
Yeah.
gonna be honest. We don't want that, but
But it makes you feel a little
yeah,
better
it's
when you get
flattering.
it.
Yeah,
Oh,
we gonna think. Yeah,
God.
we gonna think we got good dick or something. If you pulling
So
up at
You
two.
getting on my good side is on
But
my
that's not
bad
enough.
side.
But getting on a woman's bad side makes a man know. Take her. I'm a male dog. I could beat his ass day and night,
said a
and he be sitting there like,
You're comparing niggas to dogs is
He
crazy.
be like,
And then she
y'all
be beating her
like
dog.
abuse. Men like
So
abuse.
men,
Oh,
stay
God.
away
Y'all
from
like
her.
verbal abuse.
Stay away from her.
Low-key.
Stay-
Low-key. Because I'm
stay
telling
away
you,
from
I'm
her.
the sweetest pie. I don't get out of line. I don't like to argue. I don't
You
like to do
beat
none of
your
that.
dog.
And without, and don't even say that.
You beat your dog. He be like,
He gets a little spanking. He has his own room. He goes on time out.
And you beat
Just
him in his
a
own
little-
room.
Yeah, I
And
mean,
it's time
okay,
out.
but if you go in my refrigerator, if you eat my shoes,
You getting
eat
your
my-
ass beat.
You getting your ass beat with anybody.
Onyx, you can't be
That go
eating
for
shoes.
anybody.
You eating shoes, you eating my door, you eating my mattress,
eating my door.
You tore up my couch.
You wanna know why?
Absolutely, the same way
You
we
wanna
used to
know
do.
why?
Pick your belt and get it, and then go take a nap, and then you get your dinner and go
It's
to sleep.
because you
That's a
called them
take right
Onyx.
there.
That's a good beat.
All
If
the
you go to
animal
sleep
lovers
after that
about to come
beating,
out. The
You called them
woodworks
Onyx.
on
That's
that
why he
one.
get like that.
The animal
Oh,
lovers about to
please.
come off the farm, the
They're
zoo.
about to be like, how
They coming
dare
for
you?
you. They
I'm
coming.
not beating him for days. Just a little snake. You
They coming
deserve
for
it.
Them animal lovers is coming.
So it's the
And he don't
first.
even flinch,
all them
so that's what y'all
vegans.
don't even know. He be sitting
No
there
dogs
like,
to take it.
So
I
thi-
eat those.
so this is the first reaction video. This is literally Alexis in the spirit.
in the spirit.
and not in the spirit.
Oh shit! Hold up.
Oh yeah, we got Oculus
against
here.
abuse
Turn it.
of nobody should be hitting nobody.
Abuse is abuse.
That yeah. What are we talking about?
Wait. Look.
Well, it is.
Is it playing?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, let me pose a question to you.
Talking to Mike.
Let me pose a serious question to you. And
The answer's probably
we're all
no.
against abuse of nobody should be hitting nobody. Let's put it that way. Don't hit me, or circus. I might hit you back. Just let's not put our hands on each other.
Right.
Let's have a talk.
That makes sense.
Okay. While we talking, I tell you to shut up.
Okay.
Do you think it's wise for you to keep talking?
I'm dead.
That's you.
That's you on a wall. That's an
I felt
Aries.
that. I felt that because it's like it makes sense,
Right.
right? If I know your buttons and I see, that's the thing. I would never do anything in the world, and I know like this might sound crazy. I swear to God, in my life, I would never do anything in the world purposely to make my man mad.
Yeah.
Purposely.
That's beautiful.
I would
Not
never
purposely.
do that.
That's
Like,
good.
I would never do
But
that.
we're not gonna sanction just because you talk shit that you deserve to be smacked. I'm gonna say that
Yeah,
right
people
now.
gonna talk their shit.
No.
You gotta be able to control your emotions. I mean, I understand you in the car. It's a tight space. This nigga breath probably stink. He up on you. You tell him to shut up. You can't hit him.
This
Drop
is why
them
we.
off.
This is.
Oh, so what about
That
this
means
way?
you
This
would
is
be
why we
crashing
got
out
AirPods
everywhere.
with
Like you're in
noise
the line
cancellation
buying
features.
food, you crash out because somebody said something crazy. Like
What if you
can't-
rationally
Right.
explain, yo, babe, you're getting me to a point that I cannot handle this conversation.
That's what
I
I-
need a break.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you keep
Yeah.
going. So then what?
Kick the nigga
I'm
out the
telling
car.
you,
I'm not
I'm
gonna
telling-
blindside you. I'm not
Right.
gonna hit you and you not know it. You're gonna
Right.
know like you keep bothering me because I'm not gonna say and I go quiet and I keep please
Right.
can you? I don't want to talk right now. Please stop
Especially-
talking to me.
I would just tune the nigga out.
The argument
love
is not
talk,
going
wanting to talk when
anywhere.
somebody
Yeah.
don't
Because
want to
I
talk.
love to communicate. I love
Right.
to talk. I
Yeah.
actually want to talk it out
Right.
because I don't want to go through this again.
Just
Yeah.
not right now.
No, it's not going anywhere. We've talked. It's not going anywhere. Let's not talk no more.
I think the thing is
That'll
too,
be safer
Nah,
for all of
but,
us.
But nah, it'd just be safe. You just be quiet and let the nigga talk to himself. He'll eventually stop.
But not only that, I think again it comes with intentionally dating. When you intentionally date, you're having those conversations. What triggers you? What makes you upset? How do you look when you get upset? And when you are with somebody to be with them, and you see that, you know how to respond. But if
I'm
you
sorry.
if you just with people to be with people, like I said, y'all be smashing, getting together, and dating. You don't know that person.
There's
So then,
no
she's crazy.
justification
He's a crash out. You don't know him
For
Like,
hitting anybody off of words. I'm sorry.
I understand that, but
No.
again, if you're
But
I'm gonna have
intentionally
to say
dating,
it
you don't
is.
know
No.
people's history. If you're
It
intentionally
is.
dating and someone says, "How do you react? How do you respond?" and you say, "Hey, sometimes I can get handsy," that's your choice to either walk away or accept that and know how to move it.
They're gonna hide that shit
Personally.
from you. 1,000,000,000%.
It's
not even
Nobody,
intentionally date,
nobody is
though.
gonna
Certain
literally
ways
say
to
like,
keep-
"Yeah, I hit people."
No,
when they
it's-
get
They
mad.
will, but have you ever
What?
tried? But has a man ever tried? They don't intentionally date to have those serious conversations. That's my point. You lay up with a female and you with her, yo, she mad cool, we've been kicking this, she do this and that. You're not having no type of dialogue about problem solving,
Right,
what
how
that
you-
looks like, how
I've
to handle
had
it.
dialogues with women until I find out that they fucking be
She's-
punching through doors.
Yeah, but she's just saying in general, like guys don't be talking to.
Which is true.
Like,
They
that's
just
not
wanna-
You didn't find
conversation.
that out until she punched you, or
You-
again, you're
No, no,
having
no,
a
no,
rational
no.
That's because y'all was
conversation.
never friends.
My point,
No,
you
no,
never
we
had
were
the
friends.
conversation of what
We were
does it
definitely
look
friends.
like when you're upset. What triggers you? If you don't have those conversations, you're never gonna know the person you're with, and then you're gonna get what you get.
I could-
And it's a certain way to keep communicating.
People
so like,
hide their
if you're
true
saying, "Look, babe,
intentions.
I know you upset. Like, I
Yeah.
just want to talk it out," then I'm gonna have a different reaction.
Right.
But if you keep saying little stuff, you know it's gonna get under my skin, and I keep telling you stop talking to me, and you keep talking to me.
Like, I'm not saying physical abuse
Like,
is
I don't
right,
know, like-
but as a man, it's the same thing.
You should
Especially
expect
when men are
something.
abusive. Especially, there's a difference between when a woman is abusive and a man is abusive. When a man is abusive, and this comes from my experience, I have my BA in social science, so I went to school for this. They will always tell you why they're hitting you. You did it. Oh, now look what you made me do. This and that. Women don't do that. It's literally crash out because they're at a certain point that nothing else is working. Then it's like, all right, maybe if I do slap you a little
Listen.
bit, you'll leave me alone.
The answer is just walk away, walk out the house.
Yeah, definitely walk
Simple
But what
as
if
away.
that.
that man is following you? Out
Yeah,
the
that's
house?
what I mean
That's
by
what I'm
like
saying.
if I'm
If
telling
you
you to
don't know
leave
the
me
trigger-
alone.
This
Nah,
man
I
is
want-
I
following
can see
me.
what they
Oh,
say.
and then you the cop calling girl, the cop calling girlfriend. You a snitch.
Stop following motherfuckers down.
That's my point.
Harassment,
But you see,
stalking.
I don't know. I feel both ways about it. Truthfully.
No, I find ways around it. Like if I say don't
Right.
talk to me, I'll walk away. I'll get in my car. Now you start pulling my car door. Now it's different. Now you
Thank
harassing
you.
me.
That's
Now I'm
what
on a
I've
different.
been.
Like
Yeah,
now I'm
absolutely.
defending myself.
Exactly.
Now
That's
I
I'm. You know what I'm
asked for
saying?
space
So
and you're not giving
That's
it to me, so
different.
respectfully,
Yeah.
whatever happens after that is your
It's-
fault.
That's
yeah.
different.
Like,
That's what I mean
He's
by that, so-
physically
But that's
enticing
where-
the situation,
that's what we're
but
going off of.
verbally,
But verbally,
Yeah, verbally.
And then in a
enticing
closed
situation
space,
is physically
like a
enticing.
car.
Nah.
Because if a
knows
woman
you
is not
can't
ready, but my
escape,
point,
like,
people are
I'm sure
reacting.
niggas probably be trying shit when you get into like a closed space. Like, now I can make that
Exactly.
point.
Yeah. Or I'm gonna keep talking shit. The same way men respect each other. You know, when you're with your boys, there's something you would or would not say to trigger them. Have the same respect for your lady.
Very
Men be
true.
feeling like they could just talk to a woman because she's a woman any old kind of way, especially when it comes to gender roles. Like, you're the wife, you're supposed to be doing this, you're the girlfriend. Like, don't shame me, and you not doing what you out here doing what you want to do.
Facts.
You get what I'm saying?
That's
So
facts.
it's like, it's not right.
And vice
It's
versa.
not right at all.
Don't be putting hands on niggas if you don't want to get hands put back on you.
Yeah.
Rightfully
Yeah,
so.
we
Don't
know
put your hands on. Or same thing for y'all niggas. Y'all be thinking y'all big and bad, and then when a bitch get her strength, don't put your hands on her. She go like she said. Don't put your hands on nobody.
Right.
Everybody, keep your hands under your feet, under your thighs, to yourself. That's just how I feel.
Okay.
All right, so I
It's
got
tough
another
conversations like this.
question, right? Of course, it's into dating, right? So let's say you dating your spouse, and their baby mother or baby father is getting married. I mean, wait. Let me just say this, right?
Rewind.
Let me just rewind. No, I'm gonna switch the story up a little bit, right?
Okay.
I got it written down in my phone. Actually, I got it written all the way out. Can your kids be in your ex's wedding?
Absolutely.
Is basically how
We
I'm word.
share a baby, absolutely. We
Yeah.
are still family at the end of the, and I come from a modern family situation, so absolutely. If
Honestly,
this is
you
your
can't-
day,
you can't hide
and
that.
that's your wife, and I know her, and if my children love and respect it, absolutely. Please be.
Right.
I would never want my child to grow up and be like, well,
You
where
wanna know
was I?
why,
Where was
too?
I?
Yeah.
You know,
Because
Like, you have to
at
think
the end of the
about
day,
your
y'all gonna
kids'
share
point of view at that point.
custody, so
Yeah.
Right.
they're gonna be over their house anyway. So
But
why
what
not?
if it's not their
Right.
weekend? I literally saw that on the internet the other day. This couple was
In
suing
court?
each other in
Yeah, I
court.
see that.
You saw that too? Because literally the dude was like, well, it was her weekend and she purposely didn't bring my kids to my wedding.
Yeah.
It's like,
Oh,
But it was
yeah,
her
that's fucked
birthday.
up.
Nah, it's
That's
foul.
But it was her
That's foul.
birthday.
but it was her birthday weekend and he got married on her birthday weekend.
That's foul.
Yeah, so it was like a back and forth
It
petty
was like
Petty,
a
thing.
catch
yeah,
22,
that's
right?
all-
Yeah.
So what did the court say?
I don't even remember. Do you know what
The court
happened?
said that she ended up. They denied.
She was wrong, I
She
think.
was wrong.
She was
because
wrong.
she had already promised that they was gonna be there the day of the wedding, and she was like, "Well, the flights was taking long, and da 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 da." And they said you knew he was getting
Right.
married. That was important. You didn't care because it was your birthday,
And it was her birthday
and that
weekend.
wasn't fair.
Yeah, he petty too for
And
getting
she
married
had to
on
pay
her
the
birthday
money
weekend.
Right.
because he paid for they tux. They dresses like they was really in the wedding,
Right, of
and they
course,
did
that's
not
their
come
shit,
out
yeah.
off.
Nah,
so.
you're not petty for that. What if
But
the
she
wife?
is petty because her birthday was on Saturday, the wedding was on a Sunday, and you wanted the weekend to yourself. You're being petty because you're mad he didn't marry you. Like,
That's
that's
true.
just how I feel.
But the guy is
Like-
definitely not petty. Like that.
No,
That's
but I'm
just,
saying-
No,
it
I'm
could
saying
just
she's
no,
petty.
no,
it
I'm
could
the
be. It
husband.
could be.
No, 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 no.
It could be a coincidence.
He's definitely petty too for having his wedding on his ex's.
But we
birthday.
know
What you
venues.
mean, a
We don't know
birthday?
about
What the
the
fuck
venue,
is a
though.
birthday?
And it wasn't his
day
week.
I was
It wasn't his
born.
weekend.
What the fuck is a
It was
birthday?
the wife's
Birthdays.
weekend.
Birthdays are
If my
important.
wife
It
said
was
she
the
wanna get
wife's
married
weekend, though.
this weekend, I can't tell her no.
It was the wife's weekend.
your
That's not
birthday.
her.
But it
The boss
was
man
his
would've been
wedding.
like, you keep him and then I get the kids for 2 weekends. That's just
That's
personally
fine,
what
too.
I would have did.
They was never going on a trip. They was coming. They getting ready for this wedding.
Right.
You're not going on a trip.
Right.
Sorry, mom. Enjoy your birthday.
Right.
The fuck, the kids need to be over here
Yeah.
preparing. Be
For
here
my
the
wedding.
night before
Yeah,
for
I'm just
rehearsals.
saying- I'm just saying, it's
I'm not
shade
even
on
taking a
his part
chance.
too. Like,
Right.
Nah,
But we
there's
don't
no
know,
shade.
But honestly, only because me and you saw, like, I physically saw it.
Yeah.
I just technically think it was just an honest, like, misunderstanding. Because you know how weddings work. Venues are
Yep.
hard to
Yeah,
get
I'm not
into,
saying it
things
couldn't
like
have been
that.
an
So I
accident
don't think,
or-
no, I
yeah.
definitely see what you mean. But, like, the way he looked in the video, he didn't seem, I wish I could find it. We could pull it up.
Like
but,
he would do something
He didn't
like that.
seem
Yeah, he
malicious. Like,
seemed
he
like-
just genuinely seemed like, bro, I wanted my kids that weekend to be in my, and it's not like he said, let them come for the whole wedding venue. He just
Yeah.
said, can I please have them on Sunday
Yeah,
for
for
the
the
actual
wedding.
wedding? So they already missed wedding rehearsal dinner. They missed all of that. And it's
Yeah.
like, and her birthday was on Saturday.
And he only
so why are you
sued for
being
they
an
they
asshole?
dress and they tux. It was like 2 kids or something.
Yeah, it was like
How
two
old did
little
they
kids.
look?
for their stuff?
They weren't there, but they said they were like 5 and 7 or
No,
7 and 9.
I'm talking about
The couple?
yeah,
How they
What?
look like? What do
like
you mean?
age wise.
oh, how old?
It was like mid-30s.
Too old for that shit. Too old for that shit. You don't had enough birthdays with your
Yeah,
kids.
she had to be like 38,
That's a
35.
fact.
38.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
not
But you
Even
know,
more
but,
so.
But you can't. But and you know what? That's a good point. I think as men, especially again, you didn't have the physicals of carrying that baby, of having your hormones change, things like that. So men don't really know what it does to a woman not having her kids. And I only know that because I've been taking care of kids all my life. I'm the oldest.
Were
of
they
four.
It's
young?
one weekend.
Yes, it doesn't matter though, but that's her birthday. Furthermore, she already has no husband anymore.
That's
She's
what I meant
already
by the
vulnerable,
shade
so
part.
she
Like out
probably
of all
feels like, I
weekends,
want
you
my
chose her
family.
birthday, and you know
Right.
how shorties are. Like she gonna want to have.
And then
her
he
kids
out
around.
with the next
You-
girl. Like, I'm happy
it's
and
shade
married,
on
and
his
you're
side
getting
too.
a year
Grow
older
the
with no
fuck
man and no kids.
Up.
That's probably how she felt.
One
'Cause look
day
at your
is-
face,
if one
even
day is
that,
gonna
like,
change
How
you.
she, I think that's definitely how she
And
felt.
that's why she
but
was bitter
if you
and didn't
promised
wanna put
him,
Grow a fuck up.
Yeah,
exactly.
You promised,
When it
you
comes to-
promised.
yeah, that-
It wasn't
yeah.
like she said, "I
Right.
see."
Grow the fuck up.
Because
He
you know,
established
like
though.
I would have
Birthday, they
known.
gonna
He
be
knew she
away.
promised and was like,
Yeah,
"Yeah,
she
we doing it on
promised.
your
They
birthday."
prepped.
Then like,
Yeah, she
you
just
gonna
didn't give
see
a fuck.
me marry this other bitch.
Right.
She didn't
Niggas
give a
be
fuck.
kinda
That was
coming
She
like
crashed out.
All right,
She
play
definitely
Grow the fuck up.
She crashed
Play
out.
the red video.
And that's the reason why she's not married.
Play the red video.
Wait,
Lord, I hope she don't see this. She gonna be like, "Fuck y'all." Like,
Right.
y'all don't even know.
yeah, we don't know
She
what we
can't
talking
beat
about
me.
All right, let's see this one.
And we definitely need to talk about this.
Uh-oh.
I'm excited.
Oh, perfect. Hold up.
Not
Unmute
bitches
it.
only.
And I don't even think I don't know if I agree with the girl. I can't remember exactly how it goes.
$400 to get your nails done.
Go to Ling Ling in there. How's you going to Jalop? I support black women.
Fungus on her fingers. You want them to use cheap ass products on her hands. That's gonna break her hands out. That's nasty.
Nails and feet
Like,
200?
like a little bit over 200.
Who the you going to, Harriet Tubman? It don't cost 200 to get your nails done. Where you going with the rest of that money?
People that's charging like $300-400 to get your nails done.
Yeah.
Go to Ling Ling.
Okay, first of all, $300 to $400 to get your nails done. Where the fuck? are you
Wait,
getting
first question.
How-
Wait,
how-
wait, 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 wait,
Go on
wait,
TikTok.
wait,
Where
wait.
you- where
First
you
question.
getting-
Let's just ask each girl for your nails. Period. How much do you pay just for nails?
Like just your hands?
400.
For your fingers? Like
No,
just your hands?
hands and feet.
Hands and
Oh.
feet, like
Who the
it
fuck are
really
y'all
could be
going
like 300
to?
to 400.
How much do you pay though? Average, like minimum.
Like 300.
How much
Damn.
do you pay?
300 is crazy.
I
That's
will.
a car insurance.
I'm iffy. I go where I can. So like it could range. If I go to my
Yeah.
nail tech that comes to my house,
Alright, that's
that's
different.
$150 right there.
Right.
Just for my hands, almost depending on what I want.
But she's
if I
coming
keep
to
it
you.
classy, but she lives down the street. It doesn't matter. If you're
Still,
if
still
again-
coming to you.
Wait,
But,
let her- wait, let her
but that's the
answer.
point of the video. The women want the same way y'all be paying whatever for y'all haircuts. Y'all would fly the next dude in to get a haircut. We're the same way with our hands.
Nah.
So it's like I don't want to go to the nail salon and wait and be having them use product that they use on everybody. So yeah, you pay for what you want. If I want someone to come to me, it's
Especially, yeah,
$150.
especially if you have someone come to you,
150 depending on what I get. And you see, I have no color, no nothing.
Mine be like
$100
105. Mine be like
300 is
105.
crazy.
Right, and then again, if I want my feet too, easy
that's it,
200
yeah.
because they charge. People don't want to touch feet. They be
I
like,
can
oh,
under-
no,
I can
understand about the
100.
hair
Yeah.
part.
How
And with
often
the
do
tip,
girls
and
get
guys
their-
don't know it's a tip too.
Right,
like,
and you gotta tip
that's
your workers.
easy. You have to
100.
tip. That's
How
crazy.
often do girls get their
200.
nails done?
Huh?
How often do girls
Every
get
week.
Every
Every week to
week?
2 weeks.
No.
So you're telling me you spend $300 every
I know
fucking
fast,
week?
So I need it every week or two. Literally, like this is 2
Mine
weeks.
grow fast too, but I get like certain powders. Well, it depends on what you get that last
I say
like.
like 2 to 3 weeks.
So what
certain
you're,
nails
so what
that,
you're telling me
certain products that cost more
is that you
last
spend
longer.
$1,200
So
on
the more
nails.
you spend, the longer your nails
$1,200 a month
actually
on
last.
nails.
So if you
$1,200 a
spend
month for nails.
$200-300, you probably good for the month, low key, or
Right.
three weeks at
But
least.
again, it depends on where you go. If you go to a nail tech, your nails are gonna last longer. So again, that $300-400, you're paying that again every 3 weeks. If I go to
Alright,
the
so
nail
3 weeks
salon,
is not
again,
that
a
bad.
solid week, 2 weeks, because they're not putting that time and effort. They're trying to get you
Again,
out the door.
whoever's
Yeah.
paying $300 a week for that shit, $1,200. Listen, you must be making like at least like $250K a year, because there's no way.
Why you gotta be making that much?
What you
But
mean? That's
some
half
for
a
the
rent.
nails.
But some people prioritize certain
I would
things
say
before
your
other
maintenance.
things. So
And
like
women
y'all
can
not
write off
gonna
nails
pay
in
that
their
much.
taxes, depending on the job you have. You could say it's my job to keep my nails, and you save every receipt. They'll give you that back on your taxes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So y'all need to understand it's
She
an
kicking
investment.
game.
So it's an investment. So men, keep your investment for the year. Pay for the nails, keep the receipts, and ride that
Don't
shit
pay
off.
for
I'm
it.
All right,
done
so
with it.
if a guy,
Don't pay
if
for
you
it.
ask a guy to send you money for your nails, how much you expecting him to send?
What I tell him?
Oh, that's
How
a
much
good
it
question.
is. I would never. But again, the men
I would-
they're gonna
I would
ask me
say,
how
like,
much. No man is really gonna just. Or again, they
Extra
say get
100
this
from
and
what
that.
it is.
Right.
You would tell him an
Yeah, I
extra
would tell him.
$100.
Extra, so if it's
he actually-
300,
yeah.
you tell him to send 400. Fuck that. Fuck the fuck out.
Crazy.
Crazy.
I
as
gotta-
hell.
I gotta
My car
I
payment.
gotta drive.
Yeah,
My
drive
car
gas.
payment is
They don't-
400
After
for
I
the
do my
month.
nails, I
Going
get
to it.
hungry, so I'm
Right.
gonna get food. So that's an extra 100 right
Well, I
there.
don't really
That's a
ask
trip.
a man for nothing. I'm just stubborn.
And then
like
you
that.
go
So if
say-
you're gonna
wait,
give
so-
it to me, oh yeah, this is how much it costs.
So hold
like,
up,
receipt
so hold up.
included.
How
but-
many times are you getting your nails done per month?
2
Once.
to 3.
2 to 3.
So like,
Once,
I guess one time
2
a
to
month.
yeah.
So you one time a month?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right,
1
so
to 2
400 for the
times.
month.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm about to say.
That's,
Look,
but that's my
mine-
point.
See,
When you're
that's
paying
not-
more,
that's
they're
not-
I'm about to
not
say.
more. But that's what I'm trying to say to you.
I'm about to
You
say.
wanna
I'm with
protect
Yvonne.
your
About to
This
say,
one. I feel like if you could finesse a nigga, finesse him.
Yeah,
Literally.
finesse him. You ain't
So that's
finessing me, though.
finessing. That's finessing.
It
She
is
said
finessing.
$100 more than what it
Yeah,
costs.
so she can get lunch.
Oh. I thought you were
again-
talking about just paying for nails. So should a
Right.
guy pay for nails?
And I feel like you wouldn't
I think
finesse a
so.
nigga
Like,
that you
if you're
really
seeing a
like.
guy,
Would
you
you do that,
should.
Eva?
if you're
No.
dating him, right?
Like a dude that you
No.
really like, would you finesse him?
I wouldn't finesse
Please
him
say
because
no.
I really like him.
See,
there's
I
no
told y'all
finessing
that.
involved because now we're probably in a relationship,
Okay,
right?
cool.
You know what I mean? There's no finessing going on because that's shiesty. So
Right.
why would I do that? You know?
Valid.
But if you roll me,
Yeah.
I roll with you. There's no finessing. It should just be given to me.
Exactly.
Like, it should, I shouldn't have to ask, or if I do ask, you should know who I am and make the decision. Okay, this is for tip, this is for lunch, this is for gas. If you don't give it to me, that just
No,
shows me
so-
what you
Like,
stand.
so this is what
I'm
we're
not
gonna
like,
do.
You ain't
No,
doing
that's
this and
different.
that.
Listen,
Like,
I'm
that's
gonna
like
take a
female.
play out of y'all book. You know how you supposed to talk with your girl before everything, just to know that you want to get where whatever have
my
you.
gosh.
Check that maintenance schedule. You feel what I'm saying? You see how a car every 10,000 miles, every 30,000 miles,
Yeah.
you gotta get the
Wow.
maintenance and tune up. See how
Yeah.
much it costs, and then decide whether you want to take on that car lease.
Hey.
You need the whole
That's how I
facts.
live my
Yeah,
life.
the
But
car
that's how
facts.
some people date. Like I've gone on dates with people again, been
That's how I
single
live my-
forever.
I'm
They'll be like,
dating
oh,
in my
so like,
tax
what is your
bracket.
maintenance like? Some people know you're a bill, and they will dead ass ask you in the beginning, first, second date. Oh, so what does that look like? How much does that usually cost? They're planning you in. If you're not
Yeah.
doing that, I don't need to worry.
Absolutely.
You
know
should
what I mean?
definitely
Like,
be factoring
Right, if
your.
you're gonna factor me in,
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you the
That's
truth, and then you
crazy.
don't worry about it. But I'm not gonna be like,
Nah,
hey,
but like
give
when
me
you
this
with your
and
girl,
that,
like
So do you
Don't
think
give
a
it to me
guy
and
that
judge
can't
it.
get your nails done should not even really be speaking to you?
I feel like you
Like
should
trying
be
to take you
able
out.
to.
I feel
That
like
doesn't mean
not-
you're
not really,
obligated
because
to.
then
Yeah.
he doesn't
I feel
know,
like you're
Yeah.
not obligated.
He
but I
doesn't
feel
want to
Yeah.
like take care of me. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like
Yeah,
he's just
yeah.
like distant. Like you should know that I like these things, and you should be happy doing it. It shouldn't even be a problem. It shouldn't be an issue.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You
Like
should want to do it. Like,
Yeah.
I want to see you in this color.
Especially if you go
Yeah,
on a
like-
date. Like, if you want me to go on a date, it should immediately be like, well, we're going to dinner here next week. Please go get your nails done. Because men should know that's what women do. We get our hair done, our nails done, sometimes even our makeup to look good for y'all. And it's like,
So damn, so I'm
yeah,
supposed to pay for the nails, their hair, the,
I didn't say pay for everything, but it's
that's
just
crazy.
Like, I'm not
gesture.
saying you
It's a
should,
gesture.
It's a gesture. Like, okay.
I'll
like,
do it
the
like
same-
twice
the
a
same
year.
way If a woman sends a man money for his haircut, y'all gonna be geeked as hell and be like, wow, this girl.
Twice a
really
year is not that
considers me.
bad.
Sometimes just a
The
consideration.
whole thing?
Yeah.
You know, like, hey, we're going
Like
on a
here,
date
here's
this week and
here's
I know
a
it.
here's
Go
a
get
here's a
pedicure
band,
for
here's a
you.
band. Go do what
But
you
you
do
wanna
I
look
love
at them?
I love a
perfect.
thoughtful person.
for like
Exactly.
anybody that's
twice
thoughtful.
twice a year.
twice a year.
2,000, yeah, 2,000.
Twice a
What?
year.
Give her 2,000 twice a year to do all that shit that y'all
So
talking
wait.
about.
That's fine.
That's okay.
Still consider I can do what I want with that 2,000. If I want to get my nails done, if I can do that. If I want to,
It's a bonus
Yeah,
check.
she can do whatever.
Sounds like a
Yeah,
bonus
it's just
check.
a bonus check.
No problem. I'll
But there's only certain ways
I
to
like
get
that.
it.
Give your girl-
that.
Would you give your girl an allowance?
An allowance?
I know how to trigger you.
Yeah, but that's what some women want.
Listen,
Would you-
this is the only way you get an allowance.
Oh yeah, I like. See,
Look,
here we go. Here we go.
This is the only way
Here
you
we
get
go.
one.
Difference in opinion.
It's the only way you get
Other
one.
hand, beloved, it's
Other
the
hand.
sand.
Yeah, yeah.
See, I don't even fucking know.
Exactly. Red flag.
So
Yeah.
Take this off
Yeah.
right here.
Only
I'm
way.
an investment. You gonna pay something, and I'm gonna take care of you too. You're my husband, but it's like.
I feel like
But
if
we
you
gotta be
take
smart
care of
about
your-
it, though.
like
If
she
I'm
said,
not
she gotta
working,
be
give
smart
me an
about it.
allowance.
Take care
Like
of
what
your
the
girl, she'll
hell?
take care of you.
If I'm not working, I need an allowance.
Even
Oh,
if I
yeah.
am working, I
Of
need an allowance.
course.
I cook. I go to work just like you, and I come home and cook and clean and do your laundry. Granted, I want my man to be doing the same, but no, what's wrong with an allowance? Like
Yeah.
we share a joint bank account, Mary. What's the difference?
So let me ask you a question. So you are more of a 50-50, y'all do everything together kind of relationship, or you...
No.
It's
All
never,
girls-
it's never
nah,
50-50.
they not
And
doing
I'm
that.
not talking about-
Always
I'm not-
ends up doing more. It's
I'm
never
not
50-50
talking about
ever.
That's what I was
financially.
about to
I'm
say.
not
If
talking
it's
about
gonna be
financially.
50-50, it's gonna
talking about,
be
like-
50-50.
I'm not a 50-50 person. I'm a relationship person. If you can't show up 90, I'm gonna be that 90 when you're that 10.
Do y'all
If
have
you're
to
gonna
cook
be
in the
that
kitchen
90 and
together?
I'm not there.
Right.
I expect you to pick me. Again, I'm talking about marriage or long-term
Right.
dating
Does he have to
relationship.
come in
Yeah.
and wash the dishes after you cook?
Exactly. That's what I
like that.
50-50. Or again, my
That's
point,
what I meant,
it
like
should be
50-50.
common sense.
Like
Like,
a
okay,
partnership.
I shouldn't have to ask you. Yo,
We both
babe,
live
go-
here.
Leave those dishes right
Like,
there.
if I
Okay.
have
need
to remind
be-
you to take out the
Right.
trash, that's a problem.
Or
Like,
if you
that's
see me taking out the
that's
trash, and you're like,
you're
oh,
not
there's trash
grown.
there,
You don't know what's
absolutely.
your
Yeah,
problem.
right.
Like, no.
I'm
That's
not your mother,
crazy.
and I'm not your
not
mother.
mom. I'm not
Right.
going to supervise you or micromanage. You should know what to do, and you should be happy doing it because you live here with me. This is your house. This is
I think
your
it's just
home.
initiative,
Like,
right?
yeah, it's
Initiative,
initiative.
especially in a
That's
marriage.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like, oh, babe, I see you put the clothes in the wash. Let me take them out the dryer. Let me put them in the dryer and fold them.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
Do something.
Or
to
if you know
relieve
I'm
me
coming
and
home, you know
I'll
you're gonna
wanna
want
help.
food.
So-
Take the meat out,
so-
season it up. Shit, you have to clean the
So
chicken. I
ISO
don't know.
said-
Do something.
Like,
or
you don't
I
do
don't
it.
know.
Let
Let's
it
just
be
go out.
helpful.
Take it out
So-
of the freezer.
Right.
So
Prep
ISO
it.
said-
Make my life easier.
Easier.
Because
Alexis-
always make
And
your
that
life
shows
Alexis
like you
with-
care.
Alexis with the daddy issues, allowances is crazy.
I don't. My dad is like my best friend. I don't have no daddy issues.
But why gotta be? But my point, I think, and right there, I'm gonna clock you because why is that daddy issues? If anything, that shows she comes from a good father because her father took care of her.
Yeah,
and
my
taught
dad
her,
would.
you don't do nothing. If a man want to do it, he's gonna do it. That's what that's about.
Exactly.
That has nothing to do. And I come from not having my daddy, and I know good and damn well
And
what
then-
I do and don't deserve.
And
So,
then the second
that has nothing to
question
do with it.
is: have any of y'all been in a long-term relationship? And how
I've
many
been-
years?
I've
Why
been,
does that matter?
It's just a question.
But I'm just wondering.
It's
like,
just a question.
I'm just wondering.
It's
though.
from the
I'm not
chat.
offended.
Everybody
No,
answer.
but
From the
I'm
chat.
just wondering.
Everybody answer.
My first relationship was 4 years. My second one was 5, and my after that was 4, and now I'm here.
So you've had some long-term.
I've,
so
I've
okay.
only
My
had
longest one was
long-term
5
really
years.
relationships.
Right. I haven't, but I don't like date. Again, I'm a people person. Like I just like to meet people. I'm not dating is not my priority.
Right.
So like I haven't had anything serious since like high school because like I just don't care.
Oh,
about that.
wow.
Like I'm celibate, all that. So it's like I don't really.
That's
worry about that
good.
right now,
Like in the
right now.
past,
Yeah.
I've had like 2.5-year relationship. That's pretty long. But like
Yeah.
I'm like you. Like I
Yeah.
don't now.
Like
I
if there's
don't
no one
date.
there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't date like that anymore.
Right. Like
So-
in my
Yeah.
20s, of course, like I had a person, you know, I was seeing, thought I want, but again, same thing. You trying to figure out your life. You trying to date somebody, never got official. So at that point, I could just worry about myself. Like,
Yeah.
That's just where I
Right.
feel.
I mean, this is like my first time. I'm lying.
You can tell.
Wait, I'm lying because
You can
this
tell
I'm
what?
I'm in a relationship now, but this was
Yeah.
I was about to say this is my first time being single, but these past 2 years was my first time ever being single. So I don't really think I have like daddy issues. I don't think I need I've never gotten allowance before either.
Right. My
so,
point,
but
me either.
we like nice stuff. I do like to go get my nails done, feet done. Girls like
I
we like
feel
little
like-
extra
I'm talking
things.
about
I feel
so-
like if I give you an
topic I want is
allowance, I
marriage.
don't have to come in the kitchen and wash the dishes after.
Yes.
Facts. That's
Thank
facts.
you.
That's a fact.
I better come home, lay in the bed, and that's it.
No, you can feel that
Why,
way.
did you pay for it?
Yup.
You can feel that way,
But
and most
why?
likely I'm
What
gonna
you
take
mean,
care
but
of
why?
it.
But my
But
point, but if you're dealing with a woman that is giving you the same thing, if I pay for you to get stuff done, what's the difference? Like, why?
That's the difference.
That's my point,
That's
though.
the
But
difference.
that's my point. It's about intentionally dating. Who are you with? Are you dating a woman that's expecting you to just take care of her and she don't want to give you nothing? At that point, of course, don't do nothing for that girl. But if you find a good woman that's willing to cook, clean, do all
Right,
this and
why
that,
hold
why
back?
can't you help and give her an allowance?
Right.
You should see my point. When you come from a father or lack of a father, you know what you deserve.
I'm
and
not
you know
giving her
what you
allowance.
Should have.
I probably
I'm
would
not-
help.
Why do you
I just don't
allowance?
feel
I
like
would
I'm
give my man
obligated to.
anything
I'm
in
not
this
giving her
world.
allowance.
I would give my man my fucking
I don't
kidney.
feel like
Right.
I'm obligated
I'm
to.
not giving
I probably
allowance.
would, but
I'm not.
No, I'm not saying it's an obligation, but my point is,
I'm not.
the marriage I'm looking for. I'm not saying it's an obligation, but I would just want that mutual respect. Like,
I'm
man, this is a hardworking working woman.
I'm
I
putting that-
deserve,
I'm
I
pu-
earned her. Let me do something for her because
Yeah.
I feel that way with my man. Like, if wow, this is a great man. Let me serve him. Serve your
Right.
wife. What's the difference?
I'll
Like,
put that in her Roth IRA.
Because everything seems to be so transactional with you. Just like
Yeah.
she got to do something for you to do
Yep.
something for y'all to do
And
for
that's why I
y'all to
don't
keep.
date.
That's
That's
the
why I
only
say
way
to
y'all gonna
myself.
keep going is
That's
if y'all
exactly
keep
why I
doing
say to
shit for each
myself.
other.
Nah, Exactly.
But
if
it's
she
never.
gets
It's like
this-
you counting.
If she gets this on me, she gets everything.
Well, how do you get to this if you
Yeah,
don't know the
if
kind
you-
of woman you with? You could be a girlfriend to somebody, and then when y'all married, she's a completely different person.
Well, then
you
shit.
don't know that unless you're practicing active marital things with a serious partner. You can't just, and that's the problem with marriage. That's why a lot of people get divorced. They're like, well, you married now, everything got to change. You're supposed to work towards that.
Yeah, they
in
just
a
make
Right.
it
marriage.
It's
end
not
result
next day.
of being
Right.
married.
It should be, hey, I see you. I want to marry you. What are we gonna do?
And
to get
marriage
there?
is a
Yeah.
big ass
It's a
commitment.
big ass commitment.
I don't think many people really understand
Take-
it. Like,
yo,
they
for
know
real.
they want it. Like,
They don't.
But they want that access. They want all the stuff that
You want
comes
her
with
because
it. But they
you
want all the
you don't want
perks
to
to
no
it.
allowance.
They
That
didn't
don't
want
make
it
no
now.
sense.
They want it in the beginning.
You
like
want
dating.
it, but that's men. That's why
Wow,
I need a
dating.
wife. I'm getting old. I need to
If
settle
I'm
down
paying
and have
for
some
the
kids.
house that you live in, yeah, you're gonna be doing that. Now, granted, you don't gotta do every fucking thing.
But that's how it
some
sounds.
things,
That's
some
how you
things.
sound, though. You sound
Nah.
like
I'm probably
you know?
gonna do most of the things because you pay the bills, but I don't need you sitting back thinking you just could not do
Nah,
nothing
that's
because
crazy.
you
As
paid the
a
bill.
man, I
Or
wouldn't
like
do
because
that.
with the house is
You-
your job.
You are deciding to pay the bills because if you ask me, I could pay them too.
Yeah.
But you said you want to pay them, right?
Because that's the thing. If a woman ever want to step into something, I'm the man. You don't do that. Da, 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 da. All right. So, but I'm not. This is not gender roles. I'm not here to cook and clean.
Yeah, I'm
and
not
be
a
Molly the
maid.
Nah.
for nothing. Especially a man want to come home to a nice clean house. That's work. How you think? What you think
Right,
women
that
do all
is
day?
work.
I can clean my house. I got a little
Gosh.
apartment. 5 hours
Yo,
max to clean
Nah.
everything. Dishes,
I would
clean
say-
out the fridge.
I would say-
People get paid for
I would
that.
say-
People
People
You-
have
I
job
would say
titles for
this.
that. People have
You
job
clean
titles
the
for
house.
that. People get paid for that.
Right.
That's a job.
Housewives,
Like,
even
yes,
wives get
yes,
paid. So
it's
wives
a
get
job.
bonuses
You clean the
for
house
taking care of
and I keep
exactly.
it clean.
But
You
you
wait,
don't.
wait, wait.
You
What you
don't.
mean? What you mean?
You make the mess and we
No.
not.
I will clean up after myself. Listen, I
So
can
will
do
you clean up
everything.
That don't mean kick
Yeah.
your drawers to
Yeah.
the side. That don't mean kick
If
your
you're
drawers
fuck-
to the side.
No.
Oh,
Leave
yeah,
the
babe,
cup
I just
on
throw
them.
in front of the
Listen.
hamper. Yo,
I'm an
it's
OCD
always in
type
front of the
person.
hamper.
I don't play that
It's
shit
always in front of the
whatsoever.
hamper.
I don't
Put
play
it
that
in
shit.
it. Like,
I don't play none of that dirty shit at all. At all.
Never in the hamper.
I fold my
y'all.
clothes, do my laundry, cook my food by myself. I don't
so,
play none
alright,
of that
so if
shit.
you do that as a single man, why is a woman not? Why is a woman only entitled to allowance if she's doing all that?
I mean,
if you were
it
a grown
depends
man
on
and doing
the
it for yourself,
personality too. Because
Again.
right? That too.
yeah, it depends on the dynamic that y'all got in a relationship. If I'm paying all of the bills, then yeah, housework is a lot, but working to pay all the bills is a lot too. So
But
like,
you do that on
it's
your
just-
own. As
You
a single
chose
man.
to, and you're
But
choosing to.
But if you
But
if
you're
I was a
coming-
parent, you would go to
too.
work. You
But
would
you
wash
do
your
want
dishes.
to.
You would cook for yourself, and
Yeah,
you would
But
do
you're
your
coming
laundry.
No,
into,
no,
and
but-
it costs
So
more.
No, I'm not
a
saying
plus.
like it's
And it
slave
costs
work.
more.
I'm not saying
That
like
should
it's
be an
slave work,
asset.
but just like if you're at home, if you're single and you got your own crib or whatever, you keeping it clean anyway. Like just-
Exactly.
Exactly.
Right, but as a single man, you're doing the same thing. So why not relieve your wife? I feel like I don't know. I feel like men be like, well, I'm going
I
to
feel
work.
like-
I'm doing this.
Yeah,
and
but
that.
that's
you
my
would do that
50-50 though.
regardless.
Right,
My
so I get
50-50
that.
is
You
I'm
should
handling,
do that.
and not like I'm never gonna do housework or anything, but
Okay.
you don't have to worry about bills. I don't
Right.
have to worry about the house.
Yes.
Okay,
That's
that's
my
fine.
50.
And I
get
will
that.
help you
But-
with the
right,
house.
But once, thank you. That's all
Yeah,
I
and if
want
my
to know.
girl want to contribute to,
Or
But
she-
don't
or
be
she didn't
leaving
feel
cups
she tired.
around because you know I'm gonna be doing the dishes.
oh yeah, that's
You know what I'm
corny.
saying?
Yeah, that's corny.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
shit
corny.
like that,
Like you got a
like-
slave, and I
Yeah,
know my
like
girl
that's
go.
how
Yeah,
she
that's
does
corny.
the
That's
dishes.
corny.
Like,
Exactly.
don't
We're not
make
doing
me
that.
feel like that because I don't work for you.
Right.
Yeah, that's
Like
what I'm
that's how I
doing.
start feeling like
But that's
Niggas
how
should
men
be
be
cleaning up
carrying
after
it.
themselves, like just as an
That's
instinct,
all we
bro.
wanna know. That's
I know
it.
some motherfuckers that literally put their shit in the sink and don't clean it for
And
3
then
days.
it's communication
and I be
too,
going to
like,
that shit
oh,
like, yo, my nigga, clean
Hey,
this
that
shop,
was
bro.
a great meal, and don't get me wrong, I really got to get back to
Doing
this
this.
Zoom
Right, like,
call
don't
or
just
something
eat
like
my
that.
food, put it in the fridge
could
and
you
be going
please
on your
just?
way,
I don't
like-
want you to get mad that I didn't put my dishes away, but I got to
Say
call
less,
at this
Iso.
time, like
Right,
communicate.
yeah,
Yeah.
word.
Yeah.
Don't
word.
just
That's
expect
all
your
it
girl to be
takes.
cleaning up after you. I see
That's
what
all
y'all
it
Yeah.
takes.
Yeah,
For real.
that's, I think that's what it
I
is.
think a
But it
grown-
all be
grown ass
communication
nigga
because niggas don't
shouldn't
even
be
be
doing
meaning
that
it
shit.
sometimes either. Like,
Right.
God, some men
But they
don't
never
really
say
know
nothing.
that. Yeah, not saying nothing or acknowledging. Like, damn, you've been cooking all week. Like, you've
I
been.
think that's what it comes down
And
to.
they
Right.
fuck around and still complain about something later on that week.
Yup.
Like, damn, I was slaving all week. I thought I was doing my thing.
Yeah.
And now he's complaining about this. It's like,
Yup.
you
Well,
can
some
never
niggas
really
just
know.
feel
the point
entitled.
is, like,
That's
if
what
you
it is.
didn't do it, then just do it.
But I feel like
Yeah,
that's
that's the biggest
Yeah, that's
thing.
what it
If
is.
I didn't
Like,
do
if you
it,
see
do
the
it.
dishes
It's
out,
your
then
entitlement.
just
It's
do
like-
it.
like I said
If
before,
you see the
you're a
garbage
wife
out,
now.
do
What
it.
am I, girl?
Yeah.
Like, what
Because
does
nothing to
that
talk
do?
about. Because if your
And again,
intent
you're
was
a
to
man,
really
so
do
I
that,
understand.
If both
You
of
might
us
not
coming
take that
home
out,
and the
but
trash
again,
is still
you
in the
go from
can,
talking
it's a
to
problem.
talking.
See, I've
That's
dated
the
two
problem.
different. I've
Well,
dated
why
two
did
different
you cook
guys.
me
I've
dinner?
dated one
Or
guy that
why you're
would
a
never
girlfriend
walk
now.
past
you're
the
not gonna do
garbage
this for
in
me?
my
It's like,
house
no,
and will
I'm
always
not.
have the trash.
That
And I've
changed
dated a guy
overnight,
that's
you know?
like, you ain't take my trash out. I ain't take, or
I would say
like,
you should be
like
cooking
I ain't
more.
see it, or it's just
But if you
not
had
a
a good year,
priority
y'all
to them to go and do that.
No, I'm talking about ring.
Just because it gets done, even when y'all talk about it, like that's
Nah.
crazy. Like
Okay.
we
Just
talked
a
about it,
boyfriend,
at
no.
least do
We
it.
having
You
two
know.
different
Bro,
conversations.
we're having two different chats. Sorry.
Bring it back. Are we gonna do a clip? Are you not another question? What's up?
Did we, that was only two that was.
Oh, we have the
after,
other one. I forgot.
Oh yeah, play the last one. Oh, we could kind
wanna
of
end
wrap
it
it
with
up
this
on
one?
this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, where's your other
Period.
one?
All good points. Peace all around. Here, God.
I think it was.
Not that one.
Fuck, I don't think it.
It is. It's up there.
Oh,
Right there.
There we go.
A lot of heterosexual men don't like women for real. They don't. They like women sexually, but they don't like women. They're not attracted to what a woman is outside of her sexual organs. So then when we get into why a lot of men womanize, or why it's just they're minimizing a woman based off of who she slept with or who she potentially can sleep for, because it's like you haven't gained the appreciation of the wholeness of a woman yet, and what that wholeness of a woman can bring to your life. A lot of times we'll talk about strength and we'll say men are stronger than women, but that's because we value physical strength. We're not talking about emotional strength, spiritual strength. We're not talking about the type of strength that can run a household. And we're not putting that same type of weight. And what I would encourage, and this was the shift that I had to do, is I had to start liking the wholeness of a woman outside of sex. And then when you do that, now you appreciate the things a complete woman can bring to your life. When we talk about the Bible talks about finding a capable wife, right? That capable wife, that person that if you was to stumble, can pick up the ball and start running. And there's a lot of men that have just a wife because they was only concerned about what she can do in the bed. And so what I'm just encouraging men to do is just like, and it's for our own benefit, because a lot of...
All right, damn nigga, you talking too much. But Sir Moore, you funny as hell for that.
See, look,
you funny as hell for that.
I've shown you this
I
nigga
reposted
before.
it and guys was like, "Oh, delete this corny shit." And
yeah.
I'm like,
I've shown you
what
this
did he
nigga
say
before.
wrong?
Every single point that he has, I disagree with. I just don't.
Come on.
So I honestly, I
I'm
think
appalled.
specifically this nigga is
Because
like pandering.
Yeah,
he's
because
pandering.
niggas do love
All right, one
women.
at a time.
We love
One at a
women.
time. You go ahead. No, all right. So don't take it offense if it's not you. If you love women, don't even listen to
Okay,
him.
yes, I love women, but maybe a lot of the guys that
You can't say he's wrong for what he's saying.
But at the same time, I think that's his point. He's not saying men don't love women; they don't like women.
Yes.
You could love a woman, but it's especially for men as a single man. I'm not speaking on you as a single man, but again, I'm a single woman. You see different types of men. They be like, oh, well, she don't even be doing this. And like, you're clocking a woman and trying to make or break what's going to keep you around. Like, if she don't do
I
this
feel
and
like
that,
they
you don't
the
like it. It's
concept
almost like y'all
of a
get the
woman,
ick.
but like the mentality and the likeness of a woman, they just can't connect in that way.
That's absolutely true, and
Yeah.
I've said that before. Like I've said what he has said before, where guys don't like women outside of sex. You need to really understand what a woman is. She's gonna be moody. She's gonna
Right.
So like I
But then-
understand
We're gonna
that
get our
part.
nails
But
done.
then you would
We're
say
gonna
this too.
talk a lot.
It's like-
We're gonna be
Does
girls.
like outside of your urges, why do you like that woman?
Right.
But then you gotta look at it like this too. What is their true intention though? Do they really want a long-term partner?
Who? Men or women?
Those
The
men.
men, those men.
That's what I was
the
gonna
difference.
say.
That's
True.
the difference.
The woman is still choosing that guy that only wants her body.
But how do we know? But we don't know that.
That's
until
what we
give
gotta
it to
weed
you.
them out. Be
My
honest.
point.
Y'all not never
Y'all be saying,
honest.
I'm looking for
Okay.
something. I'm getting this.
If
and that.
we known up front, that's
I
what it
am
is.
kind of
then we
projecting because you know
cool.
how I.
But
like, I'm
men,
an honest guy. You know I love women.
Yeah.
I want to hear y'all out. Like I could see what he's saying. Where guys, most guys are probably not similar to me. Like they probably see a woman for her body or
Yes.
like you said, the concept.
Yeah.
But I
then
just
again-
feel like you're pandering because you're not. The woman is putting herself in that position. But I understand what you're saying too.
But it's on the
A
account of a
guy
man.
ain't
A
supposed
woman
to
only
lead.
does what a man
She's putting
follows
herself
lead.
in submission because she
Right.
doesn't know what's going on. So
Exactly.
Right.
And you don't want to be that woman. Like I want to serve
and
my
she's
man.
being
I wanna prove
manipulated,
myself
thinking
I
to
that
feel
my
that
is
man.
one
part.
thing.
I
The
feel
but
that.
reason
really
why
When it's
he's
really-
specifically
yeah.
talking about that
Yeah.
is that certain men, you know what the fuck they want, right?
No, I agree.
Yeah.
Women
They know
be
what
ignoring signs.
they know what the
do.
fuck they want. But the thing is, those type of men, if they had found a partner that they really want to be with, all that shit goes out the window.
if they
But
like
it takes
her,
a woman
then you
making
have
the
to like
boundaries.
And
her.
I understand
You
what
have
they
to like
saying
her.
have
too.
to like her.
Like
Like
I
her
mean,
outside
I
of her
really don't,
body,
because
like
I
her as
think
a
every
person.
guy-
this
Every
is
guy
why I
has
think
that one
guy
woman.
should lead because of what they're saying right now. I don't mean to.
I want to say something.
To-
Go ahead.
I don't want to say stereotype. Let's say tendency.
Yeah.
But when I hear y'all speak like that, it's like, how do y'all not know? But that's why men are here to guide y'all, because
But that's
y'all
I think
truly
that's
don't
what
be
it
knowing
is.
sometimes.
But we
What the
do be-
problem
that's
is
what
when
I'm
y'all
saying. Women ignore
guide
it.
when you
Women
guide
ignore
us,
it.
you guide us the wrong way into leading us to think it's one thing and it's
And I
the
think
other.
that's why
the
as a woman,
problem.
women
so
need
there's
to
really
guide
not
more.
any
Yeah.
like guidance going on
Nah.
because obviously you guys think you want something
think-
and we
Women
think
need to learn
another
how to
way.
lead.
I
better.
think-
Women just need to learn how to lead. And
Nah, you know what it is?
I think
They need to learn how to
discernment.
Nah,
lead
you just
without
know what it
telling
is?
her
I
how
think
she's
they need
leading.
discernment.
I just
You
think
know what
men
it
are
is?
just
But
really,
discernment
really.
comes with leading. That's my point. If
No.
you want to make sure, again, I know me. I'm not sleeping with no man the first date we go on. So therefore, I'm going to
Yeah.
leave out what you want from me. Women
But you
don't
know
have
what
a
it
certain
is?
tolerance and boundaries to be like, let me lead this conversation. Let me lead this. And without saying,
Yeah.
hey, I'm going to take the lead. But
You know what it
know
is, too?
yourself, learn
That's
how to
how you end it,
communicate.
yeah.
Right? So I'll be like, okay, so like, what are your intentions? What do you look, or you know how to get certain answers. And I'm not saying
You're gonna
be
control the
manipulative,
date.
But my point, you know, if a woman is a leader, women lead to direct the man. The same way, even like he said in the Bible, a man needs a good woman to help him lead. That's how it goes. I
Like basically, you're saying
So-
women need to educate themselves.
they need to educate
know
themselves
and
and
look
learn
out
how
for
to
the
stand their ground.
signs
Don't let
so
a man
they
because
know
he's
when
telling
you're
you
So I
something,
would
don't
say
move
this.
different. You
Yeah,
don't
I
let
would say
words
this.
change your
You're never going to be able
attitude.
to
So-
tell a man what to do,
if
but
you-
if
But
you,
you tell them what you're gonna do, and let them decide how they're gonna move with
Exactly.
that. That's the
Yeah, yeah.
difference.
If you don't have like a father figure or like a male figure that doesn't want you besides sex, like an uncle, a cousin, a brother, to tell you how these niggas move, you got to take that upon yourself. If you don't have that male figure
gotta
to learn
educate
how
yourself,
men
yes.
operate.
That is
Because
true.
the
And
real
that's why
man,
we be
'cause
telling
your
the
father-
raw
your
truth.
father will tell you,
That's
like,
why
yo,
we tell
this
it's
is this.
harsh, but we
Or
tell the
again,
raw
use
truth.
those guy friends
Niggas
you
want to
got
fuck.
and
That's
use them to
the
your
main thing.
advantage. Talk to your guy friends. Again, this is why I think it's very important to have
Different
mutual
perspectives.
right?
Yes.
Different perspectives. Because if again, that's how I know what men. Again, I'm first girl, third generation, and I hang around guys, and not because whatever, but it's like the same
They
thing.
put
I
you
like
on
to know what
game.
men are
Yes.
exactly.
They put you on game.
I like to know what men are thinking, and I'm like, oh. Or again, when I'm with a dude and he got a girl, oh my god, she's mad, annoying. Why does she keep calling
You
me? But
let
she
her
was just
know
laid
why
up with
she
her.
coming like that.
But why? But why is she acting like that? Because you gave her some dick and you got her acting
Listen.
crazy. And that's what it is. So
Yeah.
women
There's
need to
three
learn how to
things.
take things for what it is and move accordingly.
So for all the women out there, if you want to know if that guy's actually serious with you, there's three things. One is communication. Two is he actually wants to see you do better and actually inputs you in his life to make you better as a person. And then three, he's not looking for sex up front. Simple as that.
I also believe as a woman, affirmative action. As a woman that needs to see the signs in men, think about body language. When you're on that first date, I understand you want to be close, but it's like if I pull away and you immediately change your attitude, you're looking to fuck.
Right.
Or if I give you a kiss on the cheek and you still text me when you get
that's
home,
true.
okay, you're a genuine man or
That's
whatever
true.
the case may be. But don't just be ignoring these signs. If a nigga is
That
going
is
all day
true.
without texting you with no excuse, no hey, how was your day, no nothing, they don't like you.
I don't
I'm
even
sorry.
want to
You'll-
fuck if
you'll
she
know
ain't
the
hot
signs.
for
You'll
me.
know.
Don't
If she
ignore
not
it.
in
Don't
heat-
have self-doubt about
Yeah.
the
She
signs
gotta
that
be
you
in
see.
heat.
Like act on
I mean,
it.
women hold the key to sex. So if I go for my move and she fall back a little bit, cool. I see where she at.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna see it as no. I mean, of course I do want to have sex.
Especially
and
if it's
all
like
that,
the
but
first
it's
But
not
you'll
gonna-
see as okay, this is a woman I need. If you
I
genuinely like
respect
her,
it.
I respect it. I need
Yeah.
to fall back and take my time. Or this bitch ain't giving me no pussy, so I'm out. Let me go.
Some
call the
niggas
bitch
be
that's
Yeah,
feeling
that's
on the
like,
phone.
dag, like, let me try harder. Is my game not
And when
good
a girl
enough?
want to have
Like,
sex
they
with
take
you,
it
you
as
gonna
pride.
know, nigga.
Right.
She
Yeah.
gonna.
She gonna
I don't
fucking
even wanna
slap
have
that
sex
shit like
if
a
she's
pan in
not,
your face, my
For
boy.
real.
like in heat on me. Like
Yeah,
she
I've
gonna
seen
pull
that.
you into the crib.
You literally,
I don't
literally
want it
from
if
from
I
outside
gotta-
the car.
Or even that should be, but or even as fellas, why is that not a red flag? When a girl's ready to rip your clothes off and take you home first night, y'all don't see that as concerning. Like,
They easy.
how you ever
No.
do that shit
Yeah, they
this
think it
way?
with the
They
they think it with the
easy.
small
My
head.
point, but that's why y'all get caught up
Niggas
with
is
these
easy.
crash outs too, because
Yeah.
y'all easy, y'all easier than us. A woman, if I say I want to fuck you, I can fuck.
But remember, they
Yeah,
love
of
the
course.
It's the same
crash outs.
thing.
They
Niggas
love
don't
the
get
crash
pussy,
outs.
that's why.
But they love the crash
They
out
love
until
the
she
crash
really be
outs,
crashing
yeah.
out. They like it a little
Yeah.
bit, but it's like, oh, she gave me her body. What's up with her?
And
Like,
this is
y'all
why you
gotta take
only
it every
give
time she give it.
30%.
Like,
Yeah.
That's
just
a fact.
how I feel.
You
That's
give
a
Y'all
fact.
don't know nobody. Y'all
30%.
don't got no Carfax. Y'all
And it be,
kissing
and
everybody.
it be
said
like
car
soul
facts.
ties with that.
on nobody, and y'all be like, well, she down, so I'ma fuck.
This is
Nasty.
why you
Like,
give
no.
But that's why we be
30%.
telling you
Soul
it's a lot
ties.
of
I
feel like
guys
Guys should be
don't.
judging women
believe
like
in
that.
soul
That's
ties,
crazy.
really.
Where you
I
think
feel
why
like
you think
so.
we
I
out here?
I feel like they don't
Give her
even take that
30%.
Like a number, yeah, because it's like a
Yeah.
sport to them. They just
Yeah.
Them
like
crash outs, give her
That's
30%, so she
Give
not
her
crash.
0%. That's my point. You still gonna give 30% because you like it.
But somehow they still bring that energy
If a man is
over.
crashing out on me, I'm sorry, you
that
get no
type of
access.
chick, they
You're
bring
crazy.
that her energy.
A chick that crashes out somewhere else, a man will
No,
still be
no,
like,
no.
well,
Like,
maybe
they
it
just
was
You
her
give the
period,
30% so
maybe.
she doesn't crash out. You giving her 100%, she's crashing out.
But even with 30%, she's crashing out. Especially if
Wait,
you love
100%
bombed her,
what?
gave her 100%.
Oh, you talking about deep?
Then you start pulling back.
If she likes you more,
like that.
Come
That's
on, we
what
already
makes the girl
had
crash out.
this. We already had this
Breadcrumbing. That's what it's
conversation.
called. Breadcrumbing.
I'm starting to. That makes sense. I'm starting to think that's probably what you do.
What?
Uh-oh,
What do I do?
No, because he be getting a lot of like toxic. He be getting into
Ooh.
toxic stuff.
Oh.
Not even toxic, crazy girls, right?
Crazy
I feel like you probably be love bombing.
No, I
Or
don't.
breadcrumbing. He probably love
You're
bombs and then
crazy.
breadcrumbing. So breadcrumbing, yeah, a lot of people don't know about breadcrumbing. So breadcrumbing is literally what it is. Like, I'll love bomb you for a little, and then I'm gonna take
back.
it away. I'm gonna hold
Hold
back. Or I'll
back.
be like, yo, I'm looking for a woman that's ready to have kids, ready to cook, ready to clean, and then you tell her all that, and she's giving you a little ammo. That's what she wants to do, and you immediately
You know what's
step back. And
crazy?
you're like, she be
Niggas
acting.
You know what's
just be
crazy?
telling girls what
Breadcrumbing.
they think they
You know
want
what's
to hear.
crazy?
That's what-
That's
You know what's crazy?
gaslighting too. That's
what
gaslighting
that
too.
sounded like. Yeah, like,
Yeah,
but
like-
it's really just trying to get a
Breadcrumbing
reaction
because
and
you're
see
giving and
how you
taking.
can
You know
get
what's
Exactly,
crazy?
like-
It's the complete opposite.
What's the-
You gotta work for my love and affection and all that shit.
Yeah, but and then the second a woman does it, depending on how quickly she does it, you're gonna be like, she's doing too much. Let me fall back. That's breadcrumbing.
No, I don't do that.
I'm not
I
saying you,
reciprocate.
but I'm a woman who's been around men. Men do it. That's what they do. Again, I got cousins that be like, yo, they'll beg a girl. We be going to the party. Like, let me get your number. Let me talk to you. And then the second she called me, get to the car, he'd be like, fuck her. I'm not worried about her. I'll be like, yo, you
Nah,
just
niggas
spent
do be
all
doing
night
that.
working on her at the bar.
Niggas do be doing
And then
that.
the second she showed you,
Niggas be
she
doing
wanted
that.
something.
That's
You're
a
like, oh, well,
fact.
I got it. So let me go find somebody. Or you'll
Yeah.
text her for a day, breadcrumbing her, making her think, yeah, let's go out on Friday.
It's just for their ego.
Gone.
They
It's
love
for
to
the ego.
chase.
Gone.
Yeah, that's just what they do.
You
It's
gotta
like
see
a
if it
game
still
for
works
them.
sometimes,
Like,
fellas.
So do that with your mama. Do that on ChatGPT. Don't be playing with women. That's rude.
Pause. Mother's crazy.
Play we mamas too someday, so don't play with it. That's just how I feel. Like,
All right, before we wrap this up, I want y'all to tell me one way. What's the proper way for a guy to approach you to get your attention, get your number?
I want to hear this.
That's funny.
Like, what's
Yeah, you can give
what's
game
the
to
right? Yeah.
You speak to the camera.
go ahead, give him game.
Give him the game.
I feel like it's the energy he like if he's genuine and I feel that energy like he's genuine and I feel like okay I could like this guy, I'll give him a chance, but like he has to come correct, like no generic bullshit, not like generic lines or whatnot.
Hey, mama, you look beautiful.
Like don't say that. Like you see like
Yes,
stuff like that.
don't
Like,
say
yeah,
that,
like,
right.
You know what? Oh,
Don't
hey,
gas it.
beautiful. This like that generic like bullshit. Like no, just like be yourself. You
I
know?
stopped dead
And
in my
I can't
tracks
tell you how to be yourself
when I
'cause
seen
you're
your
just
beauty.
gonna be yourself, and
Right.
I'll know and I'll
Right.
see it.
Right.
So that's just what it is. It has
That's
to
valid.
be natural. you
That's
know?
valid.
And what about you?
I'm the same way. Honesty is literally the best policy. Don't try to win me over. Just come correct. I think
Right.
I'm not saying don't call me beautiful or nothing, but just keep it simple. Like, I'm like, God damn, your body, this, like, just hello, I think you're pretty.
Right.
I'd like to get to know you, ask for my number. That's it. Like, I'm just
Yeah.
very calm about it. Like, I don't want
I'll tell you right
and don't
now.
love on me. If you start getting on my socials, DMing me and calling every day,
Liking
I
all
don't
the
say I'm about to call
pictures
today, but like,
Niggas just
yeah,
wanna
but it's like,
fuck.
if you're too chatty, that's a red flag. Right. Like, you're
Niggas
looking
just
for a
wanna
wife
fuck.
and you don't know why. Like,
Yeah.
that's just how I feel. Like, you don't even know what you're looking for.
You don't even know why you like me.
Right,
but
the guy that
talk
asks
to
for
you.
my number and it's like, all right, I can get to know you, but you still have boundaries of within yourself. That's rationality. Like,
Right.
don't just be meeting a girl on the street. And if you meet me on the street and you texting me all day every day, I know you just looking for somebody. You don't
Or
know
you
me.
do that with
You
everybody.
do my point.
Yeah.
You just looking for something
Yeah.
out of
Yeah.
anybody. You're not particular. I'm very picky with who I talk to, who I
Yeah.
give my. And even that, if you ask me for my number and I give you my Instagram, 8 out of 10 I don't want to talk to you. Like, just simple. Like, that's just how it goes, and that's why women don't
That's
give their
facts.
phone number anymore.
Yeah.
That too, you know.
Well, people don't
Yeah.
know like just how to take things slow. I don't give
Yes,
my number
take
because
things slow.
you're
It's
gonna
personal.
yeah. Even after you text me like, "Hey, how's your day?" If I don't write back, don't question mark da 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 call. Oh, I ain't hear you. You ain't write me back. I got
How
why-
often does that happen?
every time.
Every time. That happens a lot.
Every
that happens
time.
a lot. Like,
So it's
'cause men
like,
be getting
dang,
mad.
You think
like,
men come off too territorial too early?
yes,
Yes.
immediately.
The wrong
Because
ones
they want
do.
and they want you to prove that because they be like, oh, I know you talking to a bunch of guys, and you be like, I'm really not. So they feel like, well, why you don't answer my calls every time I call you?
Exactly.
Why you don't
It's
text me
funny,
back
like,
every
it's
time?
funny,
Why
but
you
that's
don't- I'm
that's
like,
Again,
actually
that's
one
like
of my tests.
entitlement.
Like if he
Yeah.
does
I
that
was
too
gonna say,
aggressive
men
and
are very-
when I
men-
block
That's
him.
already-
Yeah, that's
a single
it.
woman. They're like,
Like,
well, you ain't got no one else. You keep telling me this and that, so why aren't you doing? Again, it's almost like men want to be breadcrumbed until they can convince you to love bomb them.
Yes.
Literally, like they want you to be like all on them.
You know what it
They
is?
don't do nothing.
I think a lot of motherfuckers have a lot of ego in them,
Yes,
specifically,
definitely.
and
And
it's not warranted for that.
Yeah.
What have you done to even get that ego? In the
I
first
was
place?
just about
Right.
to say that.
True.
I hate an arrogant motherfucker with no
Entitled
accomplishments
motherfucker.
or
No
results.
bag,
Or you
no
might not
career, no nothing.
That's the validation that they want. So it's like, damn, if I approach her and she if I get her,
Yep.
Then people will think I'm cool or
yeah,
this
or this girl should
or
talk
that
to me.
nigga.
Since she talks to me, she should talk to me.
Or lack of
listen.
confidence thereof. Like she not on me, so she must not feel me. I
Like,
must not be getting women. Like,
to be honest
some
with
men
you,
need that.
a nigga, especially when it comes to confidence, bro, it should be with ease, with grace. You
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She should know you're him without you having to fucking vocalize.
Don't
that
be
shit.
tender. Don't be tender. Just
That's
cordial.
common too.
take it.
Cordial
Yeah.
and build it up.
People don't know how
Right.
to take rejection. Us girls, we don't know how to take rejection either. The thing is, we're not scared to admit that.
Right.
Yeah, ooh.
That's why we work on ourselves. That's why we
Say
do
that-
certain things.
Say that again.
Pocket.
Say
We, us
that
girls,
again.
we don't mind.
We don't mind to say it. Right.
to say that. Like
And
we
I'll
don't
s-
like to be rejected.
Yeah,
we
I'll
don't
say
like
this
that.
too.
I feel that.
It's like
yeah.
a challenge.
I try to tell my boys all the time.
I try to tell my
He don't
niggas.
like me. What's wrong with him?
Dare you?
All right, now
I
what's
tell
wrong
my
with me?
niggas
Cool.
this. Stop thinking you gonna fuck every bitch you meet, bro. Stop.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You're
Or
not.
stop trying
Niggas do
to.
think
You
like
don't
that,
know
Stop.
what
I
women
hate
be.
that
I'm
shit,
telling
bro.
you. And then you gonna lay down with the clean one, and you be getting them.
Bro.
It's like no.
Niggas be
dog,
like,
leave
yo,
it alone.
nigga,
that, like,
niggas be
one
texting
case
me like,
every
yo,
guy
bro,
thinks,
I
like,
just
he
been
can
with this
just
girl
take,
and
like,
she didn't
have
let me
you.
hit
Like,
and this,
that's
that, and the third. I'm like, my
crazy,
nigga,
word. Any
stop
other
trying
guy?
to fuck. It's
Word.
gonna happen if it's supposed to happen, bro.
And just because you bought me dinner does not mean you entitled to my coochie.
Exactly.
Just because you bought me a drink does not. This coochie is $1 million. Okay.
Okay, I don't know
$2
about $1
million.
million.
You don't
$2
know-
million is
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, you don't know it. So what you talking about?
I mean,
That's what I'm saying. My point. Don't try to downgrade me because you don't know something. Like, oh, it ain't even worth all that, so I'm gonna buy you a drink. No, I know what I'm
Hey,
worth.
it's worth $1 million to somebody out there.
Exactly. To
Right.
me and Jesus. That's who it's gonna stay to. That's it.
so are you a millionaire?
Yo.
I am. In
Yes.
spirit. I got my dick.
Talk to
I got
him.
my rights. I got my sex. I got my eyes, my feet. I got
Yes.
$1 billion worth of everything. I don't need no
Full
money
of
in the world.
blessings. Right.
Talk to him.
That's how I feel about it.
Okay.
Right.
So everybody got $1 million in here?
You should, and if you don't,
Like she said, we
I got $1
on
million
our
up
way
here.
to it.
you gotta have $1 million
$1
up
million
here and in here, and
Just here.
everything else don't even
It'll
matter.
reflect
Just here, I got $1 million here.
The lifestyle will start switching.
Oh
up,
yeah,
you
guys,
gonna
$1 million
I'm
bodies.
getting close.
That's
I'm
all
getting
men
close to
got.
$1 million.
Whoa, you said what?
Like that.
What? What? Say that
All
one.
guys, $1 million bodies.
Nah, $1 million is crazy. I don't even got 100.
You got 100.
I said I don't even got
Can you
100.
tell? Can you tell me how many bodies you got?
I'm not saying that on camera.
Oh,
Are you
off
ashamed?
camera?
Yeah, off
Wait.
camera.
Oh,
Do niggas be ashamed, or
Yeah,
do
yeah.
y'all not know other people's numbers?
I'm just
so
saying,
you don't want to be
I'm
the lowest
experienced,
guy.
Did you
okay?
did you lose count? Is my question.
Nah,
How do y'all really
I got a
remember you
range.
fucked 100 girls?
I got a
Like,
range.
All right, what's the range? It's all right. Is
Whisper
it
it.
less than 100?
Yeah, so less than 100.
More than 50?
I'm not saying that.
It's,
It's less. Yo, that's less. It's less than
I'm not
50.
saying that.
Come on.
I'm not
You
saying
know
that.
I was gonna get to you. I don't care if you
know
roll
I'm
your
not
eyes.
disclosing nothing like that on camera.
All right, you don't have to. It tells a lot though.
I'm just saying I'm experienced. That's it.
I wouldn't say that guys are embarrassed
you've
of
had
it.
body-
But
Yeah, easy.
it's just a
Like, nah.
conversation
I'm
that you
experienced.
keep for your close friends. It's a very
Why?
personal.
I get to learn a
You
woman's
don't want
body.
nobody like
A lot of
judge you
judgment
based off
come-
it.
Right,
Yeah,
and a lot of
judgment
judgment
comes
comes.
with
Of
that.
course.
Right.
That's why I
Yes.
asked you. Wanted to see if you was
So would you
good.
ever ask a woman her body count? And
No.
if she does,
No.
okay,
No.
there we go. That's all
It
I need to
shows.
know.
It shows in what she does.
Yeah, I don't
Does
know.
it? Yeah.
It
So
shows
would
in
you
what
be
she does.
offended if you were the type of guy to ask and she didn't want to answer? Would you be offended, or would
No.
I just tell you everything
No.
you need to
Well,
know?
she's
I
like,
wouldn't
I don't
ask.
think we wanna.
I wouldn't ask.
Y'all gonna
I'm
be
not-
like-
no, but some people, but what true?
That's what just happened though.
Right.
I wouldn't ask. Nobody's never truthful about that.
Yeah,
So I don't care.
exactly. Like it's.
Are you
That's sad.
cool?
Just
Are
don't
you
wanna-
cool? Can I have a conversation with you?
Are you
Are you
clean?
cordial?
Are we compatible?
Are you clean?
Okay,
Are we
are you
compatible?
clean?
Yeah. Are you clean?
That's what I'm saying. Are you clean? Okay.
I don't even give a fuck, long as you clean.
Right.
I don't care.
Don't bring
That's
nothing
what
here.
really matters.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
And
cool.
don't let somebody come tell me about you. Either.
All right.
That's
So
another
y'all
one.
are
Yeah.
a little ashamed. I'm asking my boo, how many bodies you got?
Oh my god.
I just want to see if he asks me. I don't care. He could say $1 million. I'm gonna be like, damn, like
Right.
you be getting bitches.
Before
Nah.
me, right?
He clean, so I don't care.
Right.
Yeah, I don't
You
think.
say $1 million, you
I
gonna
think
be
guys
over there.
care.
with
Right.
your-
I am
with
not.
your-
I think guys
half
care.
bucket
That's why we
neck,
don't
like,
ask.
You might be a little.
gonna be like
questionable.
$1 million?
$1 million? How you
care
meet
too,
$1
but I
million
think
women?
less
True.
than
Really,
guys
$1
they
million?
care.
I'm gonna judge him a little bit, but
Yeah,
not
you are
like
a little
leave him
bit.
judge
lot
but
bit.
I'm gonna be like
$1 million? Yeah, it's crazy.
Because
$1,000 is
if you
crazy.
having sex with too many girls, it's giving like, what the fuck?
What you looking for?
Yeah,
right? Like, why are you
like-
fucking so many women?
Yeah.
Like, what is that?
It shouldn't
And
be.
you'll like start comparing yourself like
That
what the
nigga got a
fuck?
record
Yeah, like,
deal.
do
He
you got a
fucking
problem?
Well, no,
you
me
actually-
personally, that's
are
just
you
my
attracted?
PTSD.
Then I
If
be
you
thinking like,
fuck
are you
100
cheating on me?
people-
Because we don't fuck
Now
that
every
often.
time
Like,
we out,
How many
yeah.
of these women did you
Fuck
sleep
yeah,
with?
that's weird. Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
you
it's
only
only
like
like-
end up walking up to you
It's
and I'm
only
like,
a
so
good
did you
50
fuck her?
bitches
Like,
in the town, so.
Right,
This
exactly.
town is so small.
Exactly.
Oh, God.
Oh my
Alright.
lord.
You know,
I think that was good.
0.05% of the town. That's crazy.
Yeah, that was
Right.
good. We reacted to some videos. Everybody
Yeah.
gave
Wait,
points.
before we clear out, I did want to hear like a little bit about you and what you got going on too. You too as well. But I did want to start with the music, and I want to hear a little bit about that.
Yeah, you said Afro.
How you got into that?
Yeah, so I'm an Afrobeats artist.
One of the
I
best
got
genres
into
out
it.
there.
Yes, I love it.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm Nigerian. My parents came from Nigeria. So I've been doing that a lot. I'm working on my album and I have my video coming out soon. So yeah.
What's your album
Oh.
called?
Okay, that's what's up.
What's your album gonna be called?
I'm kind of working on the name. It's a little bit of a secret, but
Okay.
Okay,
It's
so
a surprise.
it's a
what's
surprise.
what's the theme around it?
Yeah, is it like sad? Is it like in your feelings? Is it like
it's
party?
more my power, like
Okay.
and like a lot of the songs though, like they speak about like like having a good time, like between men and women, like
Okay.
just like yeah,
Right,
just a mix
okay,
of
cool.
kind of everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get a lot of guy listeners just as much as girls, or you feel like you kind of gravitate more towards the girls?
I feel like it's a good mix, but it might be a little more like women just because like they feel like they can vibe to it, they can
Yeah.
relate. It's like
Yeah.
relatable for them. So.
How long you been
And-
making music?
It's been now almost 2 years.
Okay.
That's it.
And who would you say? Who would you say is your comparison?
Yes, making moves.
I wouldn't say there's a comparison only because like I feel like I'm kind of different. Like my style is different. Like the way I'm more fluid with the genres different. So I wouldn't really say I'm a comparison.
Okay,
I'm just
so
kind of
then
more unique.
Let me
So
say
who inspires
in
you?
What
Yeah.
in what? All right. So if somebody was saying you as an artist, what names would come up next to you? That's what I.
Probably different, like I guess Afrobeats artists like Thames, or
Thames, I
Star,
love
yeah,
Thames.
like Tyler, stuff
Right,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Like other female Afrobeats
Yeah,
artists,
yeah.
That's a good comparison.
Alright.
Well, not
Yeah.
comparison, but lane to be in.
Valid.
Yeah.
Thanks for
Very,
joining
very
us.
big.
People get to see your personality.
Yeah.
Yes.
That made me want to check out your music. It's just a new world that we live in now. Like now that I know that you're cool, I'll be like, okay, I'll go check it out. If I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't. But it's not like before where go buy my album, present this. That's why we kind of wanted to just show
Yeah.
your personality.
Personality. yeah.
realness.
Right,
People want
right.
Realness, so.
Yeah.
I feel like
Yeah.
a lot of people fuck with the personality before they fuck with the music now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that makes me like that determines if I'm gonna like an artist, if I like them as a.
I mean, it's
Person.
related
Yeah.
to like a personal.
That's
level.
how I become a fan. Like if I'm a
Yeah.
fan, I like
So
you as
I
a
like
person.
You almost can't make
I
a
almost
song I
like you
don't
as a
like once I'm
person.
a fan.
Right.
Yeah.
That's facts.
I'm biased. I'm just
Yeah, right. Like, and I'm supporting you all the way. Like,
because I fuck
I
with you.
agree.
yeah,
You definitely gotta, have that connection with your fans and followers. So
yeah.
it's important.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Well, it was nice having you on.
Thank
Appreciate
you.
you for
It's
coming.
nice being here.
Yeah.
This was lovely. I loved it.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
And I want to hear a little bit about what you got going on too as well.
Well, I don't know. Like, I'm just a very social person. I'm a socialite. I was doing casework, but my grandmother got sick and everything, so I take care of her. I'm a very caregiver type of person, very
Yeah, yeah.
people oriented.
Right.
I'm actually looking to be a parole officer, so
Yeah,
I'm
you
getting.
did
I
that, yeah,
said that earlier, so I took my exam yesterday. Clock it. We gonna find out in October if I pass.
You got it. You got it. You got it.
So
You got
yes,
this,
y'all
you got
be seeing me on the
this.
streets, getting these young kids together, all
Right.
that stuff. But no, like I'm very people driven. I love people. I just like to have a good time. I like peace.
Right.
I'm just a big personality. That's it. I just like to give my opinion, hear people's opinion, share good advice
like
when
it.
I can. Which
Oh,
I
you-
like it.
I
Yeah,
like
you're
y'all.
definitely like a breath of fresh air, especially when I first came in the Metro. I was
Oh,
like,
good.
my
No,
God.
for
I was
real. Like, honestly,
I feel like I know her
y'all.
forever already.
Right,
like,
exactly. That's how I try
yeah.
to be because the world ain't easy, y'all. So y'all,
Talk
you gotta
to 'em.
find people that stick together. It's like
Right.
your vibe. I got a mug, my favorite mug at home. Your vibe attracts your tribe. I stand on that every
Ooh.
single day, y'all, because. Again, I love money.
Only
You
time
need
I
money
would
to
say
survive,
clock
but
it.
clock it,
Ooh.
exactly.
One time I'm gonna say it.
Clock it.
One time I'm gonna
Clock
say
it,
it.
come
But
on.
no,
I like
like,
that.
but that's how I feel. Like we are in a very corrupt world, so unity is key. Finding people that are not necessarily like you, but find like-minded, like-driven people who just want to do good, be good, put good out there, and again, just have
that
good
are willing to
conversation.
understand you.
Find your soul
Right,
tribe.
but even if they
Find
don't
your
understand you,
people.
again, having that mutual respect to be like, you're different, I'm different, we can still coexist. I feel
Absolutely.
like we live in a world with a lot of hate, a lot of like dominance, so people just want their race, their gender, with the same way when men,
A lot of
women, white,
discourse.
black, whatever
Yeah, it's
it
a
may
lot
be,
of-
Spanish, or again, blacks against blacks. Like I'm tired of hearing all of it. You know what I mean? So that's just where I am right now. I'm just hugs, not drugs. Spread love. Everyone be good. Like a little weed don't hurt nobody, but that's it. Like that's it. Clock
Yes,
it.
sir.
Be good. Smoke your green. Stick to that, and don't do nothing else, and just vibe out and be good.
This
And
the
we
Hood
out.
Analyst Podcast. We talk about that real hood. Shh. We out.